Mike's here. What's up, Mike? All right. I gotta know, as we go along this,
Okay.
Mike, have you seen anything of Death Stranding 2 yet? Are you playing it on your own or watching anyone else play? Are we all gonna be the fucking lost together? I know the first 5 minutes. All right. Me and Mike, we're gonna be lost together. Ow, fuck, shit, balls. Also, special guest with us tonight. Logan's decided to hop in.
Yeah, I want to watch.
Logan apparently got so wrapped up in Death Stranding he forgot time passed.
I went next door, set up my PS5. It was like 10:30 or 11, and then we started playing, and then all of a sudden it was like 7:30. Or no, that's not what happened. It was 7.5 hours later, and I know because I saved the game because I'm like, oh, we've been playing for a while. Let's stop. I saved the game. It tells you how long you've been playing. I was like 7.5 hours. And today we played. And today we played from like 3 p.m. to 7:30. So we played again today.
Don't answer this. I am very curious if the zipline is going to be making a return in this game so that we can continue to harass Logan on Amy's behalf. That's a comeback from Death Stranding 1.
I am not going to tell you anything. I got my lip zipped. I'm not even going to make comments about how you decide to do things. What I will do is after you finish something, I will say, oh, I did that this way. But I will wait until after you are done before I say anything like that.
Speaking of choosing things, Clayton, you were telling me about the options for this game. You said they're like astronomical.
Yeah, there's a lot of customization in this. So you can do subtitles. You can have the speaker names. This is defaulted to off. You can see anything that I make a change to has a little blue dot next to it.
Oh,
so
I didn't realize that's what that was.
The default is off so that if someone says something, they don't put their name there and you don't get spoiled who's talking if they're talking off screen or something like that.
Or if they're like walking in the room and you haven't seen them yet. Sort of deal.
And then you can do motion controls or left stick for soothing Lou. There's the aim assist, so you can control how much it helps you lock onto a target.
Is it default strong?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's here's what I was telling you about earlier, Shelby. So signs containing spoilers, you can turn that off if you've already played through the game, or you can turn it on and not get spoiled by signs.
I've put some signs down, and I'm interested if you're going to see them in your game.
Oh, that's what you mean by signs? Like the things you can like plant in the ground? I was thinking like signs on like the maps and stuff.
Oh. No, they're like these little hologram things you could put down and you get a small bonus if you walk through them.
And then
that's even more important that they included that then.
Where is it?
Oh, Mike. Poor Mike.
I was in here somewhere.
This is unrelated. I was playing The Last of Us 2, and I think I encountered a game-breaking bug which no one else reported, so statistically unlucky.
Wow.
Either that, Mike, go get a scratch off.
Yeah. Here's your PS5 performance slider. So it defaults to prioritize performance, but you can turn it up to quality if you're playing on a 4K TV and
which you're playing on your Samsung monitor. You're not playing on a Samsung TV.
Which is 1440. So this is running at 1440, but it's being captured at 1080. Yeah, it's being captured and broadcast at 1080. There's another
So
thing.
yours will be prettier than what we'll see.
Not really. I mean, I'm looking at it in an OBS window, so I'm getting about the quality that you're getting.
Oh,
Hey, Clay, have you fired this game up at all?
Yes.
Okay.
So here's the recap. Shelby and I watched a like 20-ish minute recap from IGN earlier today. But here's the one that actually comes with the game.
Yeah.
Perhaps you
I'm excited.
remember
Oh,
me.
Here we go. I'll be quiet.
That's right. It's Dead Man. The world, as you know, is in awful shape. And it's all because of the Death Stranding. The dead started to find their way into our midst, crossing over from the other side. We call these entities BTs, beached things. When they came into contact with the living, the result was instant annihilation. A void out, leaving nothing but a massive crater in its wake.
Don't hit next yet. Hey, Sergio. It's been a while. How you been doing, bud? And yes, so much strange is going to happen. Why I apologized to you is because this is interesting and not what I saw. Not what I thought.
What, slideshow?
Yes, this is a slideshow. I was expecting a video recap. It's not like they didn't have the fucking shit from the first game. Or is it just Kojima being Kojima, you know? Like,
I would
like
say
it's got
this
a cool
was
look to it. It's like,
this. If I had to say, this is probably something that they reined him in on him. Like, he would want to give you an hour and a half cinematic to explain the first test. He would absolutely love to do that, but we wouldn't get it for another 8 months. And they were like, make it a slideshow. It's got to come out late June.
and you know what? Because I didn't expect to see this game for another 2 years. When they said that it was coming out in 2025, I was like, what the fuck do you mean it's coming out in 2025? Yeah. I hope that they did not rein him in so much so that it doesn't still be a masterpiece made by Kojima, if that makes sense.
I will say, his name is still on the door, so there's only so much they can tell him.
That's true. But
Like,
contracts are contracts.
That you're absolutely right. But he's not with Konami anymore. That is Koji Pro. I imagine at one point he pointed at the door and say, "What's the name of the company?"
Balls on that man. Before you hit next, I'm going to catch up with chat. Sergio says he saw a clip of an interview with Norman Reedus. Reedus told the interviewer that he doesn't talk about Death Stranding because if he says anything, Kojima calls him and yells at him.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Absolutely. Tom, who's the Spider-Man kid that kept spoiling
Holland?
Avengers? Tom Holland, yeah.
That one, yeah. Mike, I like your... Once there was an explosion.
Yeah. I gotta say it all once there was an explosion. Like,
Yeah, I can't do that right now.
absolutely, we're getting gravel-voiced Norman Reedus on this.
Mike, you're absolutely right. If Kojima had to choose, they would just include Death Stranding 1. Like, play Death Stranding 1 for the recap. To play Death Stranding 2.
Here's your recap. It's a 60-hour recap.
Here's your recap. See you in 40 hours.
If that. Sergio, are you still in Georgia or have you made the move? I'm curious. I haven't been able to... I've been keeping up with Meg through our little bird app, but that's it. I've been completely out of touch for a couple weeks. You moved on the 21st. Well, congratulations. I'm so happy for you guys. And is it fucking cold? Well, I mean, not cold, but colder than where the rest of us are. You didn't hit 91 degrees today, did you? No, it's summertime. All right. You may proceed with our recap.
But that was only the
shit,
beginning. Strange rain fell from the sky, rapidly aging everything it touched. A phenomenon we came to know as timefall. Structures would rust and collapse, and people grew old in an instant. The world transformed into something completely unrecognizable.
You know, that is something Kojima does with every single one of his games. There's always a time fast forwarding aspect. Smoking a cigar. That was the most recent Metal Gear. What was some of the Metal Gears before that? How he would progress time?
I don't think the other ones had a time mechanic.
All right, well, shot myself in the foot on that one. I'm wrong then.
I mean, but you're right. Like the Phantom Cigar absolutely does that.
Those who survived these changes came to fear both Timefall
Oh,
and
right. You're
BTs
right, Mike.
alike. They withdrew into the remaining cities, which in turn closed their doors to outsiders. People ceased to travel and stopped meeting in person. They grew distant from one another and became further isolated. The social, cultural, and political bonds between humans began to crumble.
You're absolutely right, Mike. That's how we got Old Snake.
Okay, that's a sentence I don't understand,
The
Mike, and I
Death
don't
Stranding
want to
was
understand until we play
hastening
Metal Gear.
humanity's extinction. Seeing this, Bridget Strand, the last president of the United States of America, founded Bridges, an organization committed to making America whole again and providing a future for all
Thanks, Mike.
humankind. However, Bridget died
Just in
before
case
she
you were
could
confused about
realize
which one was
this
Sam.
ambition. It was you, Sam, who took up her cause and resolved to see it through. Sam, the humble porter, who also possessed the unique powers of a repatriate, the one and only person who could save humanity. So with Bridges' Cupid in hand, and accompanied by the bridge baby Lou, you embarked on a journey across North America.
Oh. Okay, never mind, you're good.
Of course, you had struggles of your own, often phosmophobia, or the fear of being touched. The despair of having lost everything was just too much. But despite it all, you strive to bring people together. By extending the chiral network across the length and breadth of the continent, you would enable the rebirth of the United States as the United Cities of America. You were also to rescue Bridget's daughter, Amelie, who had been taken captive by terrorists. These were the vital missions you were entrusted with, Sam. We, your friends at Bridges, did everything we could to support your efforts. There was our director, Di Hardman, a close associate of Bridget, who was dedicated to fulfilling her final wishes. His commitment to American Reconstructionism was absolute, and for that he was named the first president of the UCA.
Can we talk about how ironic his name is?
Die Hard. Yeah.
Come on, Kojima. You should have done something better than that.
Big Bruce fan.
And of course, Sam, the incomparable Dead Man, yours truly. I'd like to think we became the best of friends. As you may recall,
Sometimes he does blatantly call things like Dead Man and Die Hard Man.
Over the course of my life,
Heart
was
Man.
the recipient of numerous organ transplants. I've always got on with the dead. I used to be a coroner. Anyway, I pushed myself physically and mentally to help you and your BB, Lou. Mama and Lochna were twin sisters, as you may remember. Skilled scientists who developed the Cupid, which was essential for chiral network expansion. A personal tragedy caused the two of them to grow apart.
Can we talk
But
about
they've
like
since reconciled,
but
with both their souls residing in the same body.
that shouldn't happen. I don't remember how that happened, but that shouldn't happen. Like, okay.
Hartman.
Here he is.
Every 21
Heartman.
minutes, his soul departs his physical
I don't think
form,
shouldn't is a thing that
and for
exists in
3
Kojima's
minutes,
vocabulary.
His body is clinically dead. During this temporary death, his soul is sent to the beach. That's why he knows more about the beach and the Death Stranding than anyone else. His knowledge proved indispensable in the execution of your mission, Sam.
I'm going to make a prediction. You ready? All these people are going to be in this in the second game. If there's someone important, they'll be included in the recap. If not, we don't need to worry about them.
That's sort of what I'm expecting.
Fragile.
Knew it.
Leader of the private delivery outfit, Fragile Express. Exposure to timefall caused her entire body from the neck down to age significantly. It was the mark of a terrible betrayal. Higgs, a former comrade, used timefall as an instrument of torture, you see. To no surprise, Fragile was hell-bent on getting revenge. But after meeting you, Sam, she had a change of heart.
Quentin's here. He has one desk set up. What'd you think about Jacksonville? What'd you think about the town center? Did you feel like your life was being threatened in Jacksonville? Because that's how I felt.
I didn't know you were going to Jacksonville.
He had to go to
As your
IKEA.
friends, we would stop at nothing to see you succeed. But ultimately, crossing the continent was something you had to do on your own, with only Lou for company. And with no end to the forces that stood in opposition. Deadly BTs, unforgiving terrain and unpredictable weather, ruthless terrorists. The list goes on. Without a doubt, your greatest enemy was Higgs. Convinced that humanity deserved to go extinct, he kidnapped Amelie and tried to torment you and countless others. But neither he nor anything else could stop you from achieving your goal.
I'm impressed, Quentin. He says, we didn't make it to the town center. By the time we got done in IKEA, we were going to get back here around 5:30, so we headed out.
To the future was built,
I'm impressed you did all that
but your
today. That's a lot of
ordeal
driving,
was not
man.
yet over. You had to learn the real nature of the Death Stranding. A secret that Amelie had kept hidden from us all this time. And a terrible truth you had to face. But you accepted this final revelation, Sam, and did what had to be done.
How come not recapping what that decision
America
was?
rose from the ashes as the UCA. And as the people celebrated your accomplishments, you carried out one final mission in secret. To save your BB. To save Lou. You removed the child from the pod that was their prison and began a new life together. And so it was that the two of you vanished without so much as a trace.
Quinn says there was rain in the area and our tarp didn't fully cover the desk, so we wanted to try and avoid it. Ah, okay. But I got both of my PCs set up and running. Now the task for tomorrow is moving my stream PC to a new case and motherboard.
Dang.
That's a fun Sunday.
All right, Shelby.
Well, shall
Ready
we?
to kick this thing off?
I don't know. Maybe I should go get some more strawberries.
All right. We'll try it again tomorrow.
You know. Take a...
Oh, right. So
What?
this is actually a pretty neat thing. I'm going to make it for... I'm gonna set my birthday at next Saturday, July 12th. Because usually something happens on your birthday in these
In the
games.
first game, they put cake in the private room you went to.
Yeah, so usually you'll either get something in your room, or when you're walking around on your birthday and you call out, you will hear somebody answer you.
Oh, I didn't know that. I only fired it up on my birthday, got the cake, and was like, that's cool. And that was the last time I played Death Stranding 1 back in 2020. I'm not I'm
I really
doing
was
that time
debating
travel stuff
telling
again.
you to do it on my birthday.
Good.
But that would take too long, so...
Not really.
Is your birthday on a Saturday?
No. Want me to read it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Whilst dooms can inflict almost anyone, those born under constellations with a greater connection to the beach, including Cancer, Pisces. Satis? What is that? I've never heard of that.
I don't know. I don't know what these last two are.
Clay?
Nope, I only know Cancer.
I know Pisces, but I don't know these last two. And Delphinius are said to be more susceptible to developing the condition.
Which
It
I
is
thought was
believed
funny. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
it is believed that such individuals are fated to walk a life path fraught with disquiet and turmoil.
Yeah,
Uh,
I thought this was weird because I'm a Cancer, and I was like, did it just tell me that because I put in my birthday as a Cancer, or does this?
Delphidius is near the end of January sometime. Are there new astrological signs?
Did it change when you? What did you do the first time you played Third Play?
I think my audio is blown out a little bit. It said exactly the same thing when I put in my birthday.
Which,
Yeah, that's what it said when I put in mine as well.
Okay. Sorry. A bang that echoed around the world. A phenomenon known as the Death Stranding. Why am I reading these? Because it's fun.
Would you like me to read them?
Go ahead.
Each things, lost spirits of the dead.
Oh,
that
fuck
couldn't
shit
get to the
balls.
rest. Since most could neither see nor sense BTs, people lived in fear of them, withdrawing from the outside world. Cities became isolated, and humanity crept toward extinction.
the bigger baby.
Been 11 months. That's almost a year-old baby.
Yeah, I didn't know if the baby was actually going to grow or not.
Also, I love this coat.
Okay, time to head home.
Okay. Oh, there was so much information there. We'll go back in a second.
So, Mike, the reason why there's not really an anti-BT field, it's just BTs form when a body voids out and takes people with it. And they don't keep corpses inside the cities, because if they are inside the cities when they void out, they'll wipe the city out. So they take the dead bodies away when they're not incinerated like they're supposed to be. They take the dead bodies away and they void out away from the towns, and then the BTs form under the void out, basically.
The BTs can move.
They can
Exactly,
move,
Mike. But
they
then
can
they
move
do
in a
roam,
range.
so...
They can move within a range, but they don't like move very far from where they voided out.
All right, Clay. So I see it says we're in Mexico. What is this corpus? What is that?
It's the codec, or not the codec. Yeah, the codec. It's like the codec of this game. It's where you go if you're like, what does this term mean? You can go into the corpus. I think that's how it's pronounced. And it'll tell you, like, you're like, what's BTs? You could go look it up. Did Clay fall asleep?
No. What's the log?
That's just your activities.
Oh, I've never
We
looked
haven't.
in this.
All right, so we have blood levels. That's a thing. I forgot about that. Oh, I hear Lou! It says there's one thing I want to suggest when we reach a point, but I don't know if to tell y'all. When we reach the point, let me know, and I'll let you know if we want or not.
You can message it to me, and I can let you know.
Quinn's right. What happens to the baby if you eat shit down a mountain?
Well,
Let's not
I'm not
find
going
out.
to find out intentionally.
No, let's not
Uh,
find out. But like, are you gonna like, do you wrap the baby, like your arms around the baby? You know?
But I will point something out to you, which is really neat on a technical level. So, you remember when I was sort of jogging down the hill and the drums pick up and the chanting increases? I stopped
Oh my
moving
God.
and that goes away. So,
Oh, I didn't notice this when I was playing.
and then they fade out when I stop.
Yeah. Keep doing that.
Yeah, keep playing the game.
I'm
would
gonna
love
punch
to.
him. Yeah. Is this gonna be like? Oh wait, hold on. Finding a safe route. These indicate that especially putting blah blah blah. Okay.
Also, another cool thing, aerial camera.
Oh, well, yeah, this was very cool. I only used it in this tutorial section. I didn't use it against it.
Oh, look, you can see. Look, maybe some. Is that strands? Maybe in the distance, like you see the whites going up into the sky. What is? Well, maybe those are something. Who were we watching on YouTube play?
But this isn't just a camera. You can play like this.
Oh my god, that is so cool!
I honestly kind of forgot that this was a thing. I used it during this part of the game, and I was like, oh, neat. And then I never did it again.
You're still.
Oh, he
getting
also
down to
does the
famous
thing.
things.
When you look at the sun, he plays a sound effect because Kojima loves the sun. Where's the sun? Oh, it's setting.
Let's see, I can't do it right now.
Oh. Yeah, Mike, you can tell them this when it gets to that point.
Oh, who are these other people that helped write it with him?
Also, this
Benji,
chanting is just
Yano.
counting. They are counting in Japanese.
Are they really?
Yeah, like Niju is just 20. Sanju is 30.
Oh. Don't bite it. Why
Have you
can't-
played any of the first game at all to touch up your skills before this?
No, I just relied on my 170 hours that I played before.
That's what I was gonna say a minute ago.
Set up before it gets dark.
So much going on in my head. Who were we watching on YouTube play that said that did not enjoy Death Stranding 1? Because of water? Oh, we have earthquakes now?
Yeah, Rob Pearson from PlayStation Access was saying, like, even if you didn't like it, this has some things in it. Even if you didn't like the first one, this one is significantly different enough that you should at least give it a try. Because
And
I
I
liked the
find-
first one because it was lonely and quiet and pensive. But some people are just like, no, I want to shoot stuff and blow it up.
I feel
No.
that.
Were there earthquakes in the last one?
Damn shaky.
Okay. God damn it, I'll get my brain together in a second. How many people you think didn't play the first one and was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play Death Stranding 2? Like, you're fucking insane.
I wouldn't say you need to play the first one.
There's
play the
so
second
much
one.
fucking lore.
Yeah, lore-wise for sure. Look at that. That's incredible.
Said it was a full on minute ago. I knew. Oh my god, I'm gonna love this boy.
Okay, you're all right.
Oh my god, I feel like we're playing Yakuza. Oh, coin toss. Don't.
He's not for everybody.
Kojima is overrated. Don't at me.
I will not at you. I won't change your mind, and you won't change mine. I love
Coin
remakes.
toss. I'm shocked you say that
Follow
because,
me,
like,
Fed.
you clearly love Yakuza, and that is like a very intricately written game series. Is it the intricacy, or that, like, he's got some maybe just some weird aspects
Yeah,
that he likes to
he-
write about?
He's a weirdo, and either you like it or you don't.
I think Kojima is overhyped, but he has earned it. He's earned every amount of overhypeness he has.
Kojima says, sorry, Cointoss says Kojima is postmodern art. People don't get it, but smart people do, so everyone thinks he's a genius. Well, like Clayton said, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I am definitely impressed with what and how much he loves making video games and pours his heart and soul into it.
I mean, it's like Keita Takahashi.
And it's not the same ass shit that everyone else does.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's the thing that I can appreciate. Keita Takahashi makes freaking Katamari unlike anything that's ever existed. And you either like it, or you go, this is stupid. I don't understand why people are saying this is incredible.
Sorry. Mike says, why? Why not? That's I feel like that's probably a conversation that happens a lot with him.
Uh-huh.
Somebody at Kojima's studio, which I don't know the name of off the top of my head.
Well, you know half of
says-
it.
Koji Pro?
Yeah,
Koji Pro.
Kojima Production.
Somebody at Koji Pro says, "Why would we put this in the game?" And then Kojima says, "Don't make me tap the sign," and it's just his own name.
Oh. Mike. Well, there was not a tall blue button. There must be. Really? This is rain.
Uh-huh.
I feel like Lou was not sufficiently covered.
Yeah,
She's got a
that
little
was,
wet jumpsuit on. She's got a little wet jumpsuit on.
I guess we're all just gonna believe that rain doesn't go sideways; it always goes straight down.
Enough already.
Is it enough for the rain or the Lou?
I
Ooh!
think he's talking to the rain.
It says, dude sees a new actor in a random movie and he wants to put it in a game, and he can. I don't like the fact that there are many big names, but he can, so. So I definitely see like the black BT lines. As if he wanted to make a movie. Yeah. He definitely does. Oh, climb anchor. Oh, we're gonna do this. I am so glad that I never have to physically be the one to play these games.
I'm having an amazing time with this game.
Not my cup of tea. Love stories, interesting stuff to try to keep up with, and complex thinking required of video games, but heights? Hell no. I love this cheese emoji you got going, Mike.
Is that a general emoji or is that from somebody's channel?
Almost there.
How am I really gonna get across that rushing water? Get your ladder.
The cheese is general. I use it because it's derpy.
see, now that we're at a calmer place, the music is less intense.
Oh, there's a ladder. Okay, what's this? Weapons menu. Confidence in a man. Have this tiny ass fucking ladder to walk across.
Mike asked if we still had the order. I don't know how to pronounce it or whatever it is.
Yep, still got it.
What is that? Oh, is that what that is? I don't remember that.
Yep.
Yeah, it detects BTs and can scan the terrain for safe places to step. I fire mine off constantly.
Ooh. Look at that, baby.
Mormon fetus.
What the fuck is happening? Okay, I was like, come on. So it's his way of security, basically. Keeping everybody out, because it looks like fucking BT field.
Good security. Keep me away.
Genius! And how the fuck did he get that tech?
He fabricated it.
Oh my god! He's an adorable single dad. Oh my god, he even has the backwards baseball hat.
Not bad, little porter. Not bad at all.
I hate this outfit.
Okay, little.
Really? I think it's cute.
It's so weird. Little angel wings I'm not here for.
Come on.
I like it. Also, it's very Kojima.
There you go.
Well, that's fragile. Gotta be with the umbrella. I guess she probably is the only person that knows where he currently is to bring him all this stuff. Like says, how hard is it to get vinyls in that world? But I guess you could Cairo print them. Yeah. Oh my god, is it a koala? Maybe she doesn't come here often. Is there a bigger knife? Oh, okay. Where's my gun?
Who's there? Who are you? Fragile?
Were you cooking?
He's definitely blind, Mike.
What are you doing here?
I've been looking for you.
Nothing's worrying me.
Oh, Lou's got a little heart on his elbow.
Wow. Lou's growing up fast. You two look good. Like a happy family. Here's a gift. The finest Carol printed diapers.
Thank God. How'd you track us down?
Your neighbor got hooked up to the Carol network. Service now extends to the whole region. I let myself in with this. You can use Carol printers now too.
Guess it's time we thought about moving. Maybe further south. You know, I'm surprised you used the front door for once.
My jumping days are behind me. Overdoing it left me with some kind of syndrome. They call it jump shock.
You care for a drink?
Thank you, but no. I should get straight to the point.
Business, huh? I mean, for a moment there, I thought maybe you wanted to catch up.
I have a job for you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left Bridges will be wiped from the record. You won't have to live in hiding anymore.
What about Lil?
That's a little more complicated. We're talking about a Bridges asset. You'll have to work it out. Sam, you brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA.
I hate the hands.
But I'm afraid the Death Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it. A lot of things changed after you went off on your own, especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running. So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways. And that's not all. Die Hartman is not the president of the UCA anymore. In case you're wondering who's handling distribution now, A Pass 4000 has revolutionized the whole process. It utilizes the chiral network to manage and carry out deliveries. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely on human porters anymore. And no need for Fragile Express, of course. So after I closed up shop, I went and started a new group. One that handles work in regions outside the UCA.
Her company didn't last long.
We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge. And we still require the services of human porters that can work outside the network. Preferably ones with dooms who can sense BTs. Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico. To extend the chiral network to the south. Just like you did when you went out west.
You're asking, or is this coming from the UCA?
Both. The UCA came to Drawbridge, and now I'm coming to you. So, what do you say?
Interesting.
Seriously, why me?
There are several reasons I thought of you for this job. Deadman, for one. He's currently working at a lab in southern Mexico. I don't know the details, but the research they're conducting there is important. Very important. And there are certain things he'd like to tell you in person.
That was one reason. You got more?
I do. And this one's serious. There is some BT territory near that lab I mentioned. They monitor the chiralium levels, and recently, they've observed unusual activity. The cause is still unclear, but they seem to think there's a good chance a massive BT is headed their way. And if they're right, then I want you there. Ready to kill it before it kills them.
Bless you.
Thanks.
Don't forget, Sam. You were the first person in the world to ever take out a BT.
Guess that makes sense. But something's still bugging me.
I will, Mike.
No, he won't.
All this talk about extending the network into Mexico. Isn't the UCA basically expanding their territory? Taking control? Claiming it for their own?
Sam, it's not like that.
Oh, but they wish
They're
they
not trying
could.
to take over the world. They just want to link up new areas with the chiral network. Like the internet before the Death Stranding. Public infrastructure to connect people. Which is why, instead of turning to an established government agency like Bridges, the UCA contracted a private organization, like ours, who then decided to employ the services of a freelancer like yourself. So please, Sam, won't you help us out? Mexico has no shortage of beached things. Spirits of the dead washed up from the other side were stranded there just like everywhere else. Any human corpse that hasn't been properly disposed of will become a BT. And any living human that comes into contact with a BT will get dragged into the depths of the tar. Giant BTs can and will emerge from the tar as well. And if they succeed in consuming a living human being, they'll trigger a void out, destroying everything nearby in a massive explosion. Several Mexican cities were wiped off the map in this way. The survivors have since become divided and isolated. As most people cannot see BTs, they live in fear of them, and that fear has made them too terrified to venture outside.
Search says, yes, the magic of public-private partnerships, because those never turn
Chiralian
out bad.
contamination is severe. Some areas have it worse than anything you experienced back in the UCA.
In this
The
world,
timefall storms are
can't get
growing
any more fucked
intense
up.
as well. And, as you can imagine, everything in their path is subject to temporal acceleration. Objects and structures degrade rapidly, while animals and humans grow old and frail in the blink of an eye. Timefall often precedes the appearance of BTs there too. So you should do everything you can to stay out of it as much as possible. There are many other dangers, though. The rivers can flood in an instant, and earthquakes happen daily.
So the
Earthquakes
thing,
actually happen in Mexico?
the thing Mike wants is for you to say no at this point.
Why?
I won't expand any further unless you do it. You don't have to, but the thing Mike's want you to do is to say no.
I'll look it up online. I'm gonna play the way I play. This isn't Dragon Age. This isn't Kingdom Hearts.
Quinn says, does saying no lead to a secret ending? We'll do a new save for that if that's the case, but I don't care about that. Right, Sergio? I'm
So
looking this
you'll
up
do
right
it?
now. Yes. Yes, earthquakes already naturally occur in Mexico.
What about Lou, though?
Yeah, that's what I want to
It's
know.
not I
Like,
can
let's
take
talk
my
about
kid
Lou.
with me. If I do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use.
What the fuck?
It'll be fine. The lab is only a few days away. I promise he'll be back before you know it. Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.
Next to Chat GPT, how to take care of baby. Okay, I'm confused. Is she in meaning that she's just gonna have this app to take care of the baby and she's not gonna stay, or is she gonna use the app to help take care of the baby because she didn't take care of baby? I'm very confused about how this plays out.
I think the app helps her take care of the baby. It doesn't do the work for her.
Someone still needs to wipe his ass.
That's what she's got the hands for.
Oh my god, I would absolutely use those hands to wipe his ass. Oh, episode 1, Sam, which indicates we're going to have episodes not as Sam. Ooh, I bet we're going to have one as Fragile. Oh no, I take the hands off, Mike. Good point.
Put them on the baby.
So how is he supposed to detect BTs without
Go on.
Lou?
Slide it on your thumb.
Like a ring?
Try sticking your thumb out, like you're giving me a like. Access your ring terminal to view the map. From here you can check order details as well as the cargo for delivery. Now then, let's review the mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge. Your destination is a research lab in southern Mexico. When you arrive, you'll need to use the Cupid to connect it to the chiral network. Chiral communication utilizes the beach, where time barely passes. Using the Cupid in conjunction with the delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive data transmission. But because of the distance, it's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish a connection. You'll need to use the way stations to extend network coverage until you're close enough to get the lab online. Your first stop is C1, Ciudad Nuda del Norte. Bring them a delivery and welcome them into the network. Improper corpse disposal remains a serious problem in Mexico. With every additional corpse that spawns a BT, the risk of a void out grows even higher. C1 in particular is struggling to handle this issue. But once they're online, we can give them the technology they need to address the situation. Why don't
How
you take a
difficult is
look
it
at
to
the
burn a
cargo you're
fucking body?
carrying by opening the menu? You can access useful information about your deliveries via your ring terminal. To review the cargo currently in your possession, select Cargo Management. This is the cargo you'll need to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination in one piece. It's an excellent idea to place the most important cargo in your backpack.
Looks like it means not. Like KNOT.
Oh, like the knot of a rope.
Yeah.
We've given you some
What
additional
does?
equipment. Can be
Nudo.
carried in pouches
Mike asked, what
Oh.
does
or in
nudo
special
mean in
hooks,
Mexican Spanish?
just like cargo. All these
Ciudad
weapons can be
means
used to incapacitate humans without killing
central?
them. So there is no need to worry about causing a void out. Be sure to weigh your various options as you load up.
Well, in the first game, they called a lot of cities
City.
knots.
Ah!
Like they
Sergio's here
called
to
it,
help
like-
us.
Return to the menu.
There was
when
like
everything
Central
looks
Knot
good to
City and
go.
Port Knot City.
Okay. All right. I need to focus and watch Clayton do this.
What is it you want to say?
I just have to understand how this works. Because at some point, I'm going to need it. Probably to help.
I have
Sergio
my
says- Sergio says, Spanish? Shit, I got you.
I have my pouch on the front. That's where my blood bags go. I have my holster now, which is where my maser handgun will go. I could put my rifle on the tool rack so that it doesn't take up space in my backpack. Basically, you want to get as little as you can distributed across your body, and you can see that how much I'm carrying. So 46.2 out of a total of 120. I'm thinking when I tip into that yellow range, it'll start to impact my stability.
What's the 17% at the bottom? Cargo capacity? Is that what that is?
Yeah, so like I'm guessing my of all that I could carry, not considering weight, I'm at 17%. Because you can carry a lot of lightweight things, and it gets to be too large. It's not too heavy; it's just too much to carry.
Okay.
Finally, before heading out, make sure to plot your delivery route. Return to the map. See your destination? There's a river you'll need to cross to get there. There are
Yes, this would
bandits
be
in the
North
area
Knot City,
too. Armed groups that have attacked borders in the past.
City Knot of the North.
Think about what route you might take from your current location.
Hold.
Huh?
I was just reading how to do this draw route thing.
Yeah, this game seems to rely a lot more on the routing. So I could just point here and hit the button and place marker, and then it's going to straight line me across, but I'll be crossing this river twice, which is unnecessary. So whereas I could just go around it. So
So
I don't-
draw the route. I want to see like how it looks. Like, does it like if you can? Did you like place one marker and then another marker until you get to?
oh yeah, see how I could hang
Okay.
on, cancel that. Let me remove these. So I can go center on Sam. Draw route. And so it'll tell me how far I'm going. And then,
When you plot a route on the map, you'll see what hazards you may run into along the way.
Oh, okay.
You can
Oh,
face
look,
these
risk
challenges
level.
head-on,
uh-huh.
or try to find a way around them. How you get to
What's
your
this?
destination is up to you, but think it over before getting underway.
Mike says the voice of the assistant kind of sounds like the one in the ship computer in Elite Dangerous. Yeah, I forget the default name of the assistant. It's like Alex or something?
I had two questions.
Huh?
What is with the red skulls?
Those are armed hostiles.
Okay, there's another marker. What is that? Not the red skull, but like to the left. Sometimes it's there, like it's there right now.
Yeah.
Now it's not. Now it's there.
So let me set one here, and that'll lock it in place. That is... I cannot tell.
I can't tell what it is at all.
Do you want me to tell you what it is? Because I know what it is.
No. The game will tell us, or we'll figure it out as we hit ourselves in the face with it. When you set another marker, I want to see like that. There's that like a graph thing. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So this is A1. It's probably like where you are. A2 is another marker. A3 is another marker. A4 is another marker that you made. And I assume the 0 to 100 is that showing your. Like, is that height? Maybe you think, like, is that telling you like
Yeah, those are elevation
how high
changes.
you are? Okay, that's the word. What's this like yellow? I wonder if that's like a higher risk area.
Let's see. Go to here. So it's right before A2. Yeah, and there's something to be...
That's A3 you're at right now. That's red.
Something
Oh,
of
okay.
note. Just before A2.
Oh,
I assume
it's just barely
this
there.
like this steep hill. It's like, hey, you've plotted across something that's
Kind of difficult to climb.
right.
This is really fucking cool. This is really fucking cool.
It's a big deal in this game. I have seen more about this plotting stuff than ever in the first one.
Because like this really does help you
Which is a
figure out
shame.
exactly how.
This I never use it, but maybe I will now.
Okay, but like the way this map looks right now reminds me of Lego pieces.
Yeah, it's very voxel.
Yeah. Okay. Is that the?
I wonder if it can be recreated in like Minecraft or something.
Oh my god! I'm sure someone will. So that's like a city. I bet it's an abandoned city. Mike says, "Was it like this in Death Stranding 1?" I don't remember ever doing anything like this.
Yeah, I don't remember this much detail in the first one.
It's been
But
so long
Clayton
since I
also
played the
likes
first one.
to-
I don't remember at all.
Clayton also likes to kind of like chaos play a little bit with stuff,
And I just
and like
never used the plotting.
learns
Yeah,
and just memorizes the paths themselves.
right.
All right, so why don't you remove your markers unless these are the ones you actually want to do?
I'm fine with this. It's a little zigzag, but it's not bad.
How are you going to get past these bad guys? Should we try to avoid them? Is there a way to avoid them?
We'll decide that when we encounter them.
All right.
I mean, it puts them in the way for a reason. This is an introductory mission.
True.
Delivery route finalized.
Max says, I plotted only when I had to go to weird specific places.
Yeah, I think I was the same way.
Hate the hands. Hate
Latest
the hands.
model Cupid. Just completed. We decided to put a hold on network
Oh, they covered up the
expansion until it was ready
USB
to
ports
go.
now.
Like last time, you'll be using
Hate
it
to
to
get
welcome
dirt in it.
people into a whole new world. It won't be any harder than before either. The Chiral network terminals are ready and waiting. Bridges saw to that. Emily's expedition split into two groups midway. The first continued west, while the second cut south into Mexico. But again,
Amy says
they were only
that
able
her and
to
Logan
lay the
plotted a
groundwork.
lot in Death Stranding 1.
Until
did.
you bring those terminals online with the Cupid, the network can't grow.
I knew it. I knew she was going to do it.
Hungry?
No.
No more baby food for you.
Bugs only.
Let you get fragile any trouble while I'm gone. Don't you break
that was just about fucking sweet and adorable.
I mean,
Now who wants to eat?
you can say that he doesn't do much in this game, but Norman Reedus is very good at what he does.
Ah, the bugs are the future. I think I'd like to die before that happens. Thank you.
Yeah, I'd be alright with that.
All right, let's get this done.
The other day I was trying to leave the house and I went out and there was a dead grasshopper on the roof of the car. And so I came back into the house and Clayton's like, what's the matter? And I was like, I need you to come get the grasshopper off the car. It's like it just felt disrespectful to like just shove him off and Clayton's like, alright, so he goes and gets a little broom and like picks it up and puts it in the grass. Just like,
Mike says you could have fried it.
fuck no, that's disgusting. I am gonna tell myself that while I was mowing the yard today, that was crickets I kept seeing. I'm going to tell myself that.
Probably was.
There were a lot of them, so I'm really hoping that they
It's
were actually crickets.
July. They are surrounded by crickets.
I just like I kept Clayton at one point was like looked at me like I was questioning if I was okay or not. Because I stopped mowing and I was like telling the cricket to go with my foot away from where I was trying to mow, and it's like, no,
yeah.
like I'm fine.
You were like,
I kept trying to get them out of the fucking way, and the more of them just kept fucking popping up in the goddamn mower. It was like, Jesus Christ. Oh, Mike, hell no. I would rather die. No, thank you. But other than the mass amount of crickets, I did notice we have a lot of little tiny frogs.
Yeah,
Not
I saw
tiny,
those as well.
tiny ones? Okay, yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Kept finding them today. I'm gonna throw up. Shut the fuck up, guys. You're killing me. What's that?
So that's going to...
Come on, let's get this done.
Norman Reedus now is actually cricket. Quinn says if you mulch them with the mower, that's a protein shake.
Yeah.
or fertilizer for your grass.
Sure, I missed some of them. What does that say?
What?
I can't read what that blue words are.
Oh. Long Life Meals from Ciudad Noodle del Norte.
It's not so bad.
I forgot. There's a sorted video I wanted to watch with you. It's about eating MREs from around the world. Yeah. Lost cargo. Sometimes cargo will be lost en route to its destination. You'll receive likes by way of thanks if you deliver this cargo to its intended recipient.
Yep, and you'll see the name of where it's intended for below the object. So, since we're headed there anyways, I'll get extra likes if I get up.
That was in the first one too, right?
Oh yes.
So I thought.
Mike says he wants to try a French MRE.
one. Well, like I said, I'm pretty sure it was a sorted video. MRAs, sorted food channel on YouTube. If you want to watch and see what the different ones are.
You also get likes for just picking them up. Not even delivering, just the act of collecting them, you get a like.
The intent, maybe.
Yeah. Or
Let's go.
even trying to help.
I thought I saw like a red door in the distance or something. Oh, that's Are there shields on their arms?
Those are packages.
Like that's stupid as fuck.
So I noticed something during that cutscene.
We're in enemy territory now.
this enemy territory is like a circle. You can approach it from multiple different angles. You went to the same place I did, so we saw the same like cutscene right here. But if you had approached it from like the right instead of the left, would it be completely different cutscene?
Probably not, because there's no people over there. I didn't see anyone Clayton's tagging. There's one of them over there.
A person?
That's a person. Well, at least I should really put my glasses on. But
I can't see any better
just
than
gonna
you
hurt
can.
me.
Oh, hi. Nope, already tagged you. You can also see what their cargo is. Like he has a climbing anchor.
The tan of the rocks is actually hurting my eyes a little bit.
Yeah, it's a bit hard to look at.
Oh. I just thought it was my headache. Mike says, I know sorted. It's weird to say I hope they cook them good. More than once I saw people eat the U.S. ones unheated because they couldn't figure out the heat path.
Oh, yeah. What is it? Probably sodium based?
I wonder if it's intentional, like the white, the blindingness coming off of the white pan.
I mean, it's also just absolutely sun-bleached rock. There's no protection from the sun, so everything gets the color bleached out of it eventually.
Mike says that shit is cool as fuck. No quitting. Hey, do you see a pile of boxes moving through the grass? I saw a cardboard box, but that's fine. That's all normal.
Must have been the wind.
I added that extra part. Yep. Mike, you probably were typing it at the same time Logan was saying it. Must have been the wind. Alright, what's our options for takedowns in this game? And his mouth is, he's not gonna shout out to friends?
He's knocked out. I choked him out.
Oh, okay.
You can see the little stars symbol.
Maybe sleeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really don't want to murder people in this game. This is actually a game that you don't want to do that in.
Specifically don't.
In the
That's
first
what
game, you
bothers
could
a lot
make
of people.
guns that just tranquilized and guns that could use real bullets. And if you use real bullets on the mules they were in the first game, it would cause a void out.
As it should. Ooh, what's in here?
Lost
Oh, an
cargo.
air purifier. I figured out Sister's air purifier, by the way.
Oh, cool. What do you mean figured it out?
I couldn't get it turned on last night. Turns out
Oh,
it's the
oh,
wrong button.
okay.
I didn't know there was an auto arrange. That'd have made my life so much easier if I knew about that.
Sometimes you just gotta read what's on the screen.
Yeah, man, that's a lot of words.
Snow, the storm? The dirt? Is that dirt storm coming in?
Yeah, but I got a rain hood. It'll be fine.
Staff card. He looks bigger than... or
Doesn't
he's
matter.
red.
He's still going down in one.
Just trying to learn how they work.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if
I'm
there was,
sure
like-
there are bigger ones.
Oh,
It'd be
that
funny if
was
there were
the
like
thing.
huge guys that if you went up to them with a rope, nothing happened and they just kind of looked at you like, really, dude?
They just take the rope and...
Wow, that's a lot
Knock
of
you out
words.
instead.
Too bad I'm
Like,
not
what
reading
the
them.
fuck was that? Nice, Quentin. Caught me off guard. That's for damn sure.
Olive meals, ladder,
There-
staff. card.
There's always so much with these games. That's why I always try to pay a lot of attention at the front end of it.
Mhm.
So that if Clayton forgets or misses something, I catch it or I can remind him later on. Because
Will you
there's
show me
so much.
how you got to the auto arrange menu?
Get to the grass before you do.
Hold up on the D-pad, and it's right there.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Can't see having to do that out in the open.
It pauses when you
Hiding
go into that
with
menu.
too much cargo. You can't hide in tall glass if you've got cargo sticking out the top of your backpack.
Yeah. So they literally do see the boxes crawling through the grass.
Yeah, because you got full pretty easily there, picking up that other stuff.
What if you just put like a cardboard box on the top of it and they saw it and thought it was Snake and they're just like, no.
So what you can do is offload your stuff and just
Come back.
leave it on the and come back for it.
Okay. You got one right ahead. I don't know if you've marked him. He's looking directly at you.
Yeah, you usually get a yellow before you get a red.
Let's show you.
Is it possible to
Yep.
leave a honey
That's
trap
the
for these
yellow.
guys?
Was that?
That's the yellow. He saw something. He doesn't know what it was, though. A little yellow streak in the corner.
Yeah, it was like coming out of your butt.
Yeah, it's just telling you what direction you were spotted from. So now he's coming
That's
to
the
investigate.
only alert that you have. Like, there's nothing else on your screen that's like, you've been spotted consistently or nothing like that. Oh yeah, it's gonna give you a bunch of errors. Okay.
Is it possible to leave a honey trap? Like you put something on the ground and they come to and like go, ooh, there's a thing on the ground.
Do not know.
What was the ping thing again?
Yeah, you gotta pee.
You can grow mushrooms and get chiral crystals from them.
But I'm empty, so it's no problem.
I know no one can see my face, but it's face fucking annoyance and just disappointment.
Look, man, it's Kojima. It's like that's what I said. He's always gonna have weird women stuff, weird mom stuff, weird pee stuff. It's always there.
I'm just fucking jealous, man. Like, you know how easy it is just to like unzip, pop it out, pee? Like a girl trying to pee with a pack on her back? Like, good fucking luck. My god, that's a leg day workout. You gotta squat while you try to pee? He is looking away. Okay. Mike says, I gotta say, I really like the mountains formation, and they look natural. I like that even though the way is hurting my eyes. Sorry. I like that it's actually doing that. Like, that's a realistic thing,
Yeah.
so.
It is difficult to look at something that bright, and there's no. You can't even look down to get away from the sun because the ground is just as bright as the sun.
Question, do you have a timeout
I don't think so.
for when these guys are going to wake up?
Oh! When they wake up, no,
Yeah.
they're bound. The only way they'll come back is if another person finds them and unbinds them.
And if you leave the area, they'll be back up next time you come back through, I assume.
Like if I go to sleep, they might be gone. Like if it's long enough for realistically one of their friends to have come along, but they won't stay there forever.
What was that? Why'd you gas?
If you hold the sneak button, you are
Holding your
even sneakier. I don't know if you noticed when I got really close to that last guy, his Odradek actually spotted me, but it was right before I
No, I did
smashed him.
not.
Oh, I thought that was somebody else seeing you and I was concerned, but nobody chased you, so I didn't even realize that's what happened.
Alright, I'm paying attention this time.
So I can hold my breath and sneak up on him.
Oh, okay.
And that's especially important with BTs because they can hear and sense and see you.
Mike says, I'll admit my ignorance. Are there mountains where it snows in Mexico?
Oh,
Quinn
I
says, I'm pretty
imagine.
sure there are some that are high enough for it to snow.
Yeah, you get high enough, it can snow anywhere. This guy's gonna be tough.
Sergio's gonna know all about that snow. He's looking at you.
I keep waiting for him to like snap to cover the way Venom Snake does in Phantom Pain.
According to letstravelmexico.com, there was a mountain range called the Sierra Madre Range, where at the peaks of some of the mountains there is snow in the winter months.
It says it snowed in July in South Dakota. Yeah, we've had to work with some people in South Dakota and North Dakota through my job. We insure some companies up there. And they have like a couple months of the year they have to do work on property, like their buildings and stuff. Other than that, it's just fucking undoable. I just don't want to do that. That's just too much snow. I'm fine with living with snow for a couple months of the year. I will have to accommodate and get used to that. I'm fine with that. I don't want there to be more months of snow than there is just of other weather. Doesn't have to be hot. Doesn't have to spring. Doesn't have to be fall. Like, I just want a combination of those things more than
You
the
want to
snow
experience
months.
the other seasons at some point.
Yeah.
Wasn't there guys in the first Death Stranding that if you scanned them with your Odra deck, they would see you?
Oh, enemy base neutralized. Must mean you got everybody. And I don't remember the answer to that.
I know that
You could read the pings from your Odra deck.
when in the first one you went into a mule base, the perimeter would set off a signal, and then you would have to negate it with your own. But I don't know if there's any soldiers that could do it specifically.
Maybe that's what I was thinking of then. I remember there being something with your Odra deck causing you to get caught, or I guess not caught.
What's he looking at?
So far, so good.
Oh, the sandstorm.
I told you it's a coming.
Oh, so that sound effect is the sun thing. Where it goes, "Meow."
I thought I just heard like a little
Yeah.
sparkle.
It does it like every few minutes if you look at the sun. Alright, so.
Any way to
cargo.
mass pick up?
Yeah, you go to the menu, and then I want. Let's just take all this.
And then auto arrange. Look at that guy. I love it when it gets that tall.
There you go.
Nice. You are currently at
God damn, dude.
the weight limit almost reached. Well, you're almost there anyway,
Yeah,
so.
so I'm at 95 of 120.
90, yeah. Oh, let me see. Like, are you your little green dude?
Yeah.
Wait, what are the yellow dudes? What's the yellow thing?
It's a soldier, I believe.
I think that's a passed out soldier.
Because it definitely said enemy to base neutralized. So
It's
maybe
at R3, so we can look.
maybe it's also just telling you that there was at some point the big red marker of. Oh.
Show 'em how it's done.
We got 2 pairs of spare boots.
Oh, you can hang more than one pair of boots off your boot thing? I didn't know that.
Auto sorting teaches you some stuff.
Yeah, it was like that in the first one as well. The problem is that they are subject to destruction. So, like, if they get rained on, they get
If they're
destroyed.
exposed like this.
Interesting.
In the first game, I only ever carried one extra pair of boots on my boot ring or whatever it's called. Boot hook is what it's called.
Mike says, I was just about to ask if the rain ruined them. That is a very good attention to detail.
That's the trade-off between keeping things on a utility rack, like my rifle being exposed will wear down. If I didn't want it to wear down, I'd have to put it in a box.
Yeah, if you keep blood pouches in the backpack part of your backpack, the rain will hurt them. But if you keep them in your
Come on,
utility
Sammy
pouch, they're totally fine from rain.
Sam's a little out of shape. He's been a single dad for a while now.
You see this case on my left shoulder?
Uh-huh.
How it's like not enclosed like the rest are? The contents of that will be affected by rain, whereas these are enclosed cases. The case will get destroyed, but the contents will not. But you see that frame one? That exposes what's inside, so the contents will also get damaged.
There have been several times where I wasn't paying attention to what health bar I was looking at for a package. I was like, oh man, this is so damaged. Then I'll go, oh, wait, no, that's the container. This is fine.
I want to hear Donna Burke announce that there's a sandstorm approaching.
I want to
Mike
hear
says-
Ricky sing Sandstorm.
Played Death Stranding multiple times, and he never noticed. That was bright.
Oh yeah, flashing warning, if anyone's sensitive to that, it's gonna flash about every second.
Is it because you're in a sandstorm right now?
Yeah.
Is there any way to wait this out, or
Nope. This is part of the tutorial. This is introducing me to sandstorms.
and apparently there's arcing lightning in a sandstorm?
Yep.
I've never personally been in a sandstorm to know if that's accurate.
My instinct wants to say that there's not lightning in sandstorms.
Oh, I wanted to make a Sweet Home Alabama reference. Just to hold it in. Mike asking the same thing as me. Quentin says, what if sandstorm? Look, that orange barricade's not being taken down by the sandstorm. He says, you
Now-
learned so much with Death Stranding, and Quentin says there is. Quentin says that it must be true.
So now that I'm
According-
under this structure and there's no winds, I can actually relax and recover my stamina.
Oh, right. Is your blue your
According-
stamina?
Yeah.
According to MIT's website, dust particles can cause friction, therefore becoming electrically charged, and form lightning storms inside
Yep.
sandstorms.
It's
I did not
one
know that.
enormous ball of static.
I can't imagine that they're this intense.
Well, at least I can say there's no sandstorms in Japan. Like,
Do you think this tall structure should be getting struck repeatedly? If I were to nitpick.
What I just hear?
You heard wolves, because Kojima puts wolves at nighttime. He loves sniper wolves. Capture. Oh, that's for cryptobiotics.
Quentin also was giving us answers. The sand creates so much static, but it doesn't really strike like that. So now, since you're disconnected from the chiral network, is there anything that you don't have?
I
like,
can't hear what you're
access?
saying over this loud game. Say it again.
I'm sorry, it's taking a second. Pain. Since you are currently disconnected from the chiral network, what have you lost access to?
The additional objects placed by others, mostly. So you'll see there's nothing around here right now. And it doesn't, there's really no logical explanation for it, but once I'm connected to the UCA, or whatever their network is called, you'll see like
Gotta work on those core
what they call
muscles.
them, lockers and watchtowers and everything else.
So all that stuff that we saw in the last game.
Where
I
is
know you
ladder?
had a ladder. Yes, Mike, it's night. It won't reach all the way.
It won't. It'll get us there.
No, it doesn't real-time time pass, if that's what you're asking. If it's 8:30 p.m. in real life, this it has its own in-game time. If we wait long enough, the sun will come up.
Mike says in the first one only missions triggered time passing.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. Was it just always daytime?
I don't remember traveling at night.
What you got? Let's do this.
Hey, that's a pretty good population.
Good evening, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Apparently my knockout resistance has updated or upgraded.
That usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery.
Sandstorm got you going.
Yeah.
Oh, look, the picture! Fragile sent a picture of her and Lou.
This is the Social Strand Service. Here's where we learn about the like system. And then you like it as many times as you can. And you get likes back.
Oh, it's
Hey,
so
I want to
cute.
see something. Will you go back to the Social Strand network?
Social
Now-
Strand Service.
R1 to the far right menu.
Okay, now what?
I think you need to clear this thingy. And strand contracts. That's the thing I was looking at. Because apparently if you make strand contracts with your friends, as each of you play through the game, it like benefits the other person. I don't know exactly how it works. And I sent out a strand contract request to you, but I don't know how to get you to accept it or honestly
It
what
may
it does
also not
fully.
be quite unlocked yet.
Oh, I see.
I would like to go to the left one.
I knew you would.
Oh my god, it's so cute! I want to look at all of them. I hate the wings. Oh my gosh.
I'm not entirely sure, Mike. I think it's just as you make progress and do stuff, you will send over stuff to anybody you have a strand contract with.
You got beautiful green eyes.
It's a
Like,
great looking game.
I know. I'm glad he finally had some hair and it's grown into that fucking forehead, man. Because damn, he had a bad
You
forehead.
didn't like the man bun?
No, not Sam. Lou.
Oh.
Look at
Oh,
that
I see.
fucking forehead. Oh, it's so cute.
Sam's a girl dad.
Mike says you can like share infrastructure. Oh, we'll figure
Yeah,
it out.
I'm not sure exactly. It does something.
Norberto
You won't notice
Boy.
my
Something.
dusty foot stomps.
Oh yeah, I noticed you were covered in dust.
Yeah. Absolutely caked in it.
Oh, you get to take a shower. Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
I took a, when I was doing this, I took a small tumble into the water. So my legs were washed off of dust, but the top part of me was completely dusty still. I thought that was a pretty cool addition.
That's a cool attention to detail.
That's the word I was trying to think of.
Roberto Puente.
You must be Sam. It can't have been easy to come this far south. You're here to bring us onto the chiral network, right? Ah, that's a relief. We'll be able to dispose of corpses properly once you've got us online. That'll be one less thing for our residents to worry about. Anyway, I believe you have some cargo for me, yes? However, I knew I could count on you to get the goods to us in perfect condition. Definitely the right man for the job. We
Did he just call me a bean?
Thanks for bringing it in.
Sergio?
A small bean.
A huevo. To bean.
It's just like everyone says. You're a man that people can rely on.
Mike says they really changed the
Okay,
glitched effect.
use your
Yeah, I
Cupid
was
to bring
waiting
us
for him
online.
to, like,
The chiral
come in
gateway you
clear.
brought us should allow us to establish a connection between Mexico and the UCA.
Mike says a
And with
bee.
state-of-the-art tech at our disposal,
bee?
we can finally solve a lot
Aw,
of our
damn.
problems.
I almost got attacked by freaking
It's a dusty
wasps
man.
today.
Good lord. I do like the drawbridge logo when it lowers that you're connected.
Yeah. I like that too.
I totally missed that. What? Huh.
See that dot slightly above the one that's blinking right now?
Yeah.
You think that's Houston?
Ha!
Well, you did cross the border wall, so maybe you came from Houston to here.
Successfully expanded. Commencing data collection.
So
Mike
I
says
put a
USB sticks
sticker.
don't look like USB sticks anymore.
I put a sticker right outside of here, and I'm very curious if it'll pop up in your game because we're friends on PSN.
Porter grade increased. Congratulations.
I assume I got a silent handler because my stealth went up.
Chiral network connection confirmed. And now
Yeah,
we can
you're no
begin
longer
fabricating
all
the latest
fuzzy.
corpse disposal equipment. Until recently, we've been dealing with our dead by burying them in tar, but that solution was growing untenable. We should be okay moving forward. I really can't thank you enough. You must be exhausted after your long journey. We've prepared a private room for your exclusive use. There are countless dangers in these parts. You should rest until you're fully recovered. Don't push on until you're ready. Please, stay here before you set out again.
Sergio says that man's last name is Bridge.
Wait,
But of
that
course
is
it is. It's
Bridge?
Kojima.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Oh my.
Well, our corpse disposal problem is no longer an issue thanks to you. But there's nothing we can do to get rid of the BT area we created. Fear of BTs and damage from timefall and chiralium exposure will continue to be a concern. And let's not forget about the bandits willing to attack travelers and facilities. But so long as we remain connected to the network, we'll have access to new tools and
Quintus.
technologies
Okay.
to help combat these threats. You brought us more than a connection to the outside.
It's a very you're right.
Brought us
Sergio. It's a
home.
very Kojima thing.
As I mentioned before, we've been taking them to a nearby tar pit and dropping them in. Unfortunately, we took it too far. And it wasn't long before the whole pit turned into a BT area. In trying to prevent the emergence of BTs, we ended up facilitating their creation. And with the constant timefall in the vicinity, gyro contamination has only grown worse. All of these problems have contributed to an increased suicide rate, which in turn has resulted in even more bodies that we've had no way to dispose of properly. But thanks to the chiral network, we can now fabricate the corpse disposal facilities that we lack. Everything's going to be all right. Thank you again for everything. I'll get started right away on preparing your next order for you. By the time you wake up, it should be good to go. You'll just need to access the delivery terminal here. I hope I can count on you.
Welcome, Sam. Please relax and enjoy your stay.
Man, dude, you could have done that outside the room.
Knock the dust off.
Yeah. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what these rooms look like now.
You no longer get to select whether you go number 1 or number 2. You
Aww.
just use the toilet or the shower. You don't get an advertisement for the ride on AMC with Norman Reedus.
I forgot about that.
There's no more Monster Energy. So, we have definitely lost some things.
Why?
We used to be a real
Good
country.
evening.
No monster. Unplayable.
Yeah.
Oh, what's that over there?
Those are
What's
drinks.
green?
But I can't get it to focus on them. I guess it just wants me to go to sleep. Yeah, that's my only option.
All right, we'll check it out.
You want to
a
drink
little bit.
Monster and take a nap right after? I mean, I could do it, but
Pretty sure I have done that before.
Okay. Ooh. We gonna have nightmares? Yep.
You think Kojima just has psychologists kicking down his door saying you need help?
No. That man's got better security than that.
Just like, please, I am begging you to talk to someone.
maybe it's like how, you know how like death metal and black metal artists are like, they write some of the most crazy music, but they're like some of the nicest people you could ever meet.
Yeah, just barbecuing on the weekend.
This is how he gets it out.
Lou.
Are you alright? If you're worried about Lou, don't be. I'll admit, this stuff is pretty new to me, but the app has been a big help. Figuring out why a baby's crying, getting the milk just warm enough. It's had the perfect advice for every situation.
Hi.
Girl.
So, how does it feel to be back in the saddle?
Work's same as it ever was. It's the first time I've been away from Lou.
We're fine. Trust me. Just focus on the road, okay?
Yeah.
Blood volume and stamina at optimal levels. No irregularities detected at this time.
Amy asks, why is Fragile's skin not old? And that's a good question.
It is an
That is a
excellent
good
question.
question. Oh, it's tea. Chiral tea. I don't know. Hold on.
Made out of yellow bone fingers.
Does that mean he just didn't get the sponsorships that maybe he wanted?
Either that or he didn't need them. But it's weird because he's always kind of done them.
Exactly.
There was Doritos in Metal Gear.
Well, who approached who, do you think, for the Monster? Do you think Monster approached Kojima, or did Kojima approach
There's no
Monster?
way Monster approached Kojima. I refuse to believe that.
I like the little plant.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, okay, color.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Well, of course you're gonna go with red and black.
Yeah, but the reds they do are not red. They're like orange red. So I'll do black. Look at that.
Nice.
And eventually I'll be able to choose a different color for my Sam. Oh, a hat. There we go.
Yeah, that's single dad right there, man.
Both stick and rope to protect and connect together for tomorrow. A cool guy shades.
I actually don't like. I like his. I don't like Luden's mask. I just like Sam's.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we didn't go to all the menus. Put patches on there.
Oh.
These Japanese people love blood types.
Yes.
I wanted to put my blood type on there, but I don't know what it is.
I usually have to look at my donation cards to figure it out. Oh, you can change the screen image.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Oh, it's another place you can do that at. Okay.
Yeah, you can't make faces like you could in the first one, so.
There's
All
like
they do is take, and they never give.
There's like soldiermen on the wall behind you too. Oh, you can put a picture of you and Lou.
Mm-hmm. You can get a Ludens.
Oh, and you can focus on whatever you want.
Yeah, this is absolutely desktop wallpaper territory.
Oh,
I want to put my real life dog in there.
There's got to be a way that when this goes on PC, someone's going to mod so you can do that
Oh
stuff.
yeah, uh-huh. You can put your I forgot her name. The Vocaloid.
Huh?
The
The
digital
Vocaloid.
performer. Hatsune Miku.
Oh. Oh, you can do it on each side. It's different too. Will it be that way for everyone that you go into from here on out? I wonder.
We'll find out.
Oh, you can test weapons, it said.
I have not tried this.
Good way to know how
Virtual
to
mission.
Oh, okay.
I'll come back and do that later.
Wow, you're gonna have a lot, huh?
There's a lot to do.
I meant weapons-wise. You're gonna
Oh,
have
yeah.
a lot of options. Huh?
MGS Delta.
What?
I feel like it was like August 20th or something like that. I thought it was sometime in
Use my
August.
birthday already.
Order available. Please review and confirm.
Did you deliver the other
Good
stuff
morning,
you had
Sam.
randomly
Did you
picked
have a
up
good
as well?
rest?
Yeah.
We're already making
Okay.
progress in addressing the corpse disposal situation here. Once again, I've got to thank you for that. If you access the delivery terminal, you'll find that you can fabricate equipment for yourself now too. We have some materials on hand here that you can use to make supplies for your journey. Take as much as you need. Now,
I think you need a new ladder
we
because
don't
you
have
used
all
up
of the
yours,
same
right?
schematics in Mexico that you have access to in the UCA. But as you link up more facilities to increase chiral network bandwidth and improve your connection level with the locals, we should be able to share all kinds of new data with you, expanding your fabrication options further. I heard that you're planning to extend chiral network coverage to the south, down as far as that research facility. So go ahead and pick up the order I posted for you. I'll explain the finer details of the mission while you look at the map provided by ABAS.
So this is why I pick everything up, is because I recycle it for materials.
Oh. So then you can use that to create stuff.
Oh, that's rubber bullets. Okay. Need 2 pairs of bandit boots.
Your next destination is Villa Libre. The people there don't have enough medical equipment to meet their needs. If you bring them this delivery, you'll be sure to earn their trust. And once you've done that, you'll have an easier time convincing them to become part of the chiral network. Timefall is coming down hard in this area. Cargo containers that are exposed to timefall will begin to degrade. If you carry container repair spray with you, you can use it to mitigate these effects before it becomes a problem. Keep an eye out for the rivers and bandit camps in the area too. Hazards like these can make your life much harder. On your way to Villa Libre, you might pass a post box we built. We left behind some spare equipment in its shared locker. If you see it, take a look inside. Everything is yours to use as you deem fit. There should be materials in there too, enough to fabricate something if you like. Also, if you have any extra equipment, you can use the box to donate it to other people. With a moment's generosity, you can make another porter's day. Finally, each postbox has a private locker which can be used to store equipment for later use, and a recycle feature that will turn any unneeded items into materials.
Oh, you can recycle in the post box. Wow.
Enough information to plan your journey to Villa Libre?
I don't know if you could do that.
Could you not?
Take your time to
Did you not do that
finalize your
before?
route.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
I always do that backwards.
Commencing route creation. Delivery route finalized.
This order calls for some pretty hefty cargo to be sure. But don't forget to take into account all the other extras you'll need to carry to get the job done. Every piece of equipment you take also adds to your overall weight. So think carefully about your loadout. Try to pick critical items that won't weigh you down and wear you out when combined with your cargo. Run out of stamina halfway through a delivery, and you're in for a world of hurt.
Make all necessary preparations for your delivery. When everything is in order, head out. Please select an item to fabricate.
So that rifle that I found fires rubber bullets. So I could use that against somebody, but this one that I can make only is a lethal gun.
Oof.
So I got rid of the lethal one. Now I just have the rubber bullets one.
Yeah. I would not use anything lethal. I would like to get a beverage. Do you want to pause, or do you want to keep getting all your stuff situated?
I'll just keep doing this. Or do you want to take a break?
No, it's fine. You want me to bring you up to anything?
Yeah, can you bring one of my LaCroix?
Yes, bougie boy.
La Croix. I'm also going to step away and get something to drink. I'll be right back as well.
Order accepted. Thank you.
Sign detected nearby.
Very impressive work, Sam. Thank you, Sam. Safe travels. I will always support you.
See you around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Logan's back. So do you see my sticker I put out here somewhere? Like right outside the window?
No.
Oh man, I was hoping we would see it. Quentin too hates working in the rain. At least your rain doesn't turn you into an old person.
Got me
Fair
some
enough.
chocolate covered strawberries. You may hate working in the rain, Quentin. I'm so sorry, but I love it when it rains.
Oh, and now my doggy wants to be put out. I'll be right back.
This must be your territory.
Oh. I agree, Quentin. Oh, is that like a little house up there? What's that?
That is probably a mule camp, if I had to guess,
Probably
Because
never
it-
mind. We'll go there.
because everything's orange.
I think there's some sweet strawberries.
So I'm going to use this ridge to hide from him.
Oh wow, what was that? Like
The-
a burst of water.
Yeah, the storm surge.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome. There's a book right there, I think, next to you. Can't exactly tell how close it is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yep, right there.
Yellow, so I can cross that.
Crap.
I don't know why they play the scary music when you get in the water. You're fine as long as you have stamina.
Maybe because I don't like rain in Death Stranding because it means BTs are not far.
Yeah.
Not always. But it's a safe bet.
Thought for a minute I heard more fireworks. I was about to be pissed.
You did.
How bad was the
me.
debris this year?
We didn't have
Well,
any.
We found a chunk of like chalk in cardboard that was like the
Wait.
size of a.
That was from fireworks? I thought it was something from the roof.
No, that was from fireworks. It was probably something that should have exploded, but didn't.
Motherfuck! You should have let me think that that was from the fucking roof repair.
Yeah, it was about the size of. It was bigger than like a 2-liter bottle cap.
I thought for sure that was something from the fucking roof. That makes me mad now.
Come on. Keep it together.
Son of a bitch.
Ladder over there. Okay. Ah.
All right, so let me ask this. Did we ever confirm if anyone on our street was doing fireworks last night?
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know. I saw people down the street doing it.
To the left or the right?
They're right.
Motherfuckers. It's a good thing you did not tell me earlier that that was from fireworks. Because I would have gone to that house and I would have fucking dropped them off. On their front porch. Oh, my head. I mean, that thing was so damn heavy when I picked it up, it would have busted through a fucking window.
Yeah. It was a lump of chalk wrapped in cardboard. That's why it was meant to explode, but it didn't.
Definitely sounds like some sort of payload.
Is that currently impossible of exploding in my garage now?
Probably not.
Because, you know, it gets hot in that garage.
That's not the thing that explodes. That's like, it reacts when something explodes next to it. So like,
Oh,
you know,
I'm so
like
mad.
the sparkle crackles that they do after the Big Bang.
I'm going to ask our neighbor and say, who was it down the street that was doing it? Try to be nice, Sheldon. Try to let it go. House didn't catch on fire.
Oh, I'm not going over there.
What are all those little black things?
Those are called chiral creatures. Oh.
Yeah.
I missed it when we set out for this new track, so I assume we're going to the next waypoint in our path to get... Oh no, we have a cargo container that's been ruined.
Oh, yeah. Hang on, let me do this before I lose another.
Spray?
Yep.
The first time I encountered chiral creatures was in the like opening like thing where you're walking with Lou. There were some out there that I encountered. So I thought you'd run into them, but you went a different way than I did, so.
Oh, okay. We're going to tell you about repairing it because you just repaired it.
Get out of my way.
Sure, pile it on. I don't know if I can pick that up. There we go.
Oh, you're getting real close, sir.
112.
Weebles
Out
waddle,
of
but they don't fall
130.
down.
Now the question is, how do I get across this freaking gorge?
Well, you can use your map to see if there's a point across it.
That's not the map. That's the map. There's a ladder. Shrinks up there, but that's a long way to go out of my way.
You could try putting a ladder yourself down.
Yeah, I'm going to try and slope down here and then walk across. Probably also rearrange. Put the heavier stuff on the bottom. I don't know if that made any difference at all.
It's all still being carried on your back.
How are we looking? I can't see the data. No, what are you doing? got away with that one.
Step the landing.
Early game. Don't do it that way down in the river. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I wanted to put a ladder to climb down.
How many ladders do you have?
Can you do a ladder to go down?
Yeah, that's what the ladder is for.
I always
It's a
use
pri-
ladders to go up and climbing anchors to go down.
Ladders bidirectional.
I know that, but when
I
you're
want,
placing
I
them,
want you to think about what you said, Logan, first. You can use a ladder to go down.
I know that. What I'm saying is I didn't know you could. I always use ladders for up and climbing anchors for down.
The problem is I can't retrieve this. It'll just destroy it. Do I have
That's
any
what I was
more?
worried
I
about.
have
How
no
many
more.
ladders you had.
This is yellow, so I'm fine.
We're gonna wade through. Also, Quentin's right, and you're all wrong. It's try direction.
What does that
Up,
mean?
down, and across.
Oh, that's true. Okay. I mean, across is just up with a 0 slope.
Then it can't be up if it's a 0 slope.
It's never truly 0. You're always going either slightly up or slightly down.
It's true.
And in the grand scheme of space, what really is up?
Getting into a lot of pedantic shit tonight. I'm not winning any of it. I feel like we got an old western look coming up this little area up here with a little water tower in the air. Oh, not picking that up. Don't got the space.
Now, you can't do anything when you are holding cargo. You are very limited on what buttons you can press.
I turned on Sister's electric blanket. She's very happy again.
I like that your suit and your cases like squeak and creak and rattle as you're walking along. Just a pilot
16.
jump strapped to your back.
Yeah. I mean, it's very true. Your carrying capacity has increased to level 2 now.
Yep. That's the other thing. By sort of stressing yourself out, you get stronger.
Is it faster if you do it?
Yeah, the closer you are to your limit, it's like the strength meter in Metal Gear. Like hanging off of a railing strengthens your grip. And all of the things that Kojima absolutely loves to do. Zero damage, good.
Did those metals you were carrying get completely destroyed or just a container?
Metals might be a little affected once the container hits 0.
Right? Did the timefall give you a lot of trouble? Thanks for making the trip. Allow me to assess the condition of your cargo. It is almost breathtaking how perfect this looks. Wow.
You're breathtaking.
Huh.
Did not think we would ever get this back, but seems I was wrong. I have to say, this was well worth the wait. I had a feeling you wouldn't let me down. Time to connect the Cupid. Once we're part of the chiral network, we'll be able to use these remote medical units you brought. I can get myself checked out as well. We've all been looking forward to this. So go ahead and link us up.
Oh, I saw the icon this time. The drawbridge
Huh?
icon you were talking about. You like.
La madre.
That means mom house.
Your current porter grade.
Chiral communications.
Oh, we can
have
see
been
her now.
established. Now I can finally use one of these medical units to assess the condition of the child I'm carrying. I just pray they're strong and healthy. The elderly residents here will also be happy to receive proper medical care. Oh, seems like you should be capable of fabricating PCCs now as
Need a
well.
new ladder before you leave here.
Probably thanks to the chiral network expansion and the resulting increase in total bandwidth. Of course, every additional structure will eat into that bandwidth, but there should be more than enough to support anything you build. Within reason, that is. There's one other problem we've been dealing with lately.
Yeah, don't be trying to build zip lines all over the
It's not a
place.
critical issue, so I posted an aid request with further details. If you're interested, you can check it out via your Ring terminal. I'm not sure. I should have given birth to my child ages ago. But for some reason, the fetus seems to have stopped growing at 7 months. If something's wrong with my body, I can't tell what it is. And not knowing is driving me insane. But
I knew that would
with
get you.
one of our new medical units, I might finally be able to get answers. I want to believe I can still bring this child into the world someday.
What the fuck does that mean?
Let's add a pregnant lady who is like frozen in time with her child and call her the mother. Kojima, you've done it again.
How do you have just a baby that's like stopped growing at 7 months
It's-
and you haven't gone toxic? You would be septic by now.
Kojima has a thing with mothers and babies, and I don't. This man needs help, and he'll never get it. All we do is just stand there and clap, and nobody gives him the help he needs.
You know, I pray to God he
The
never
only
receives
people
it.
that still live here, other than myself, are elderly. The last of the
Lady,
younger
then
residents
who
decided
impregnated
to
you?
risk it all. They leave for
Mystery
Ciudad
for the
Nueva del
ages.
Norte a while back. Too many bandits in these parts, like the one I used to be. We took what we wanted and didn't care about anyone but ourselves. But after I got pregnant, I realized I could not keep living like that. I had to clean up my act.
Probably another bandit got her
Start
knocked
living
up.
for someone else. My friends didn't understand at all, so they ditched me, left me to wander on my own. Until the people here agreed to take me in. Even though the poor souls are struggling with all kinds of health issues. That's why we put in the order for these remote medical units.
I don't think I'd want to be in a place with other people that are having a lot of medical problems because if they die, you know, they become a BT. Just
Was
saying.
washed away during a massive flood. The water carried it into bandit territory, so we're in no position to reclaim it ourselves. I know this isn't the sort of thing a porter like you normally does, but if you're willing and able, please check the aid request. All of the relevant details should be available for review on that Ring terminal you're wearing. You can use it to confirm the cargo's location. So, if your travels happen to take you out that way, we'd really appreciate the help. A new order has just come through for you. Looks like the residents of the C1 South Distribution Center need you to recover some cargo from a bandit encampment and bring it to them.
I learned a lot about
You
these
can review
bandits.
The specifics of the
Yeah, you
order
should really
when
get
you
rid of
around
them.
to accepting it.
You sound like a
So
problem.
once you're good to go, access the delivery terminal here to get underway. I'll share additional info with you as soon as you do so.
Order completed. Well
All I'm
done.
saying is one good void out should clear the problem of bandits out.
I need un ladre. Did I grab it or did I not?
Can you get rid of that container spray too?
Oh, it's in my private locker. So, we'll go to recycle. Recycle my container spray. Storage.
There's so many
ladder.
fucking menus. I get so confused
Oh yeah,
and I can't keep that up.
Yeah, that is absolutely this game. Rifle on the tool rack.
God, this makes me just want to play Horizon again.
Just menus on menus on menus.
Yes.
Got my boots.
Did they have that new Lego kit come out yet? Let me look.
Metals. I don't need metals. I'm going to donate those.
Oh my god, they have a Shelby Cobra Lego set.
Yeah.
It's the fucking one I love too.
The SC427.
Yes.
The Roadster one.
Yes.
Pretty cool.
I know. Oh yeah, the
okay.
Simpsons Krusty Burger one.
No, that's not what I want. I
Like
want
video game stuff.
the Beta Press. There it is.
What did I call that? Legend of Zelda when
Or recover 4 beloved walking sticks washed away in the flood. Let's go get the walking sticks.
They don't even have Horizon on here.
Can't climb that. I think it'd be neat if you could slice the cacti open and drink from them.
Ooh.
And for some reason they gave out Monster Energy drink.
Ha!
See, this is what I was telling you earlier about how sometimes this game is just quiet and all you hear is just footsteps and panting for long stretches of time.
And the satisfying rattle of your equipment.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Do we have to pee yet? Oh, we're 300. We're getting there. So Ciudad is city. But Cuidad is caution, right?
Sergio. I thought. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh well.
Out of gas. I need to have a drink.
Ciudad is definitely city. What was the other word you said a minute ago?
Cuidad. Just transpose the I and the U. Or is that a word that doesn't exist that I've completely made up? I thought it meant caution. Or is it cuidado? Might be an O on the end.
Cuidado is careful.
Careful. Okay.
Oh, what's up, lady?
Remember to rest, Sam.
There's a sun sound.
Yep. I heard it.
Soft tissues.
Herbal
Pocket tissues.
tea.
Tears of the Kingdom makes a similar sound, but only in the desert.
I wish there was a way to tell how far off these things are.
They can if you look at them. 50 meters. It's not
Okay.
on the UI unless you specifically ask for it. That's sort of a thing that Kojima has gotten into, is as little UI showing as possible unless you specifically ask for it.
Mm-hmm.
I think he sort of started that with Ground Zeroes, because a lot of Ground Zeroes you can kind of play with no UI.
Yeah, like you have nothing really on your screen right now except that small stuff in the left corner.
And I would actually kind of like it to go away when I'm not using it. So let's see if there's a way I can make that happen. Game controls camera. Nope. Central HUD display. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to make it sort of fade away when it's not
Conditional.
being used. Yeah.
Also, is the game saving whenever you obviously like connect somewhere? Probably.
Show you.
It does do manual saves, but I think it auto saves too.
It's like every 2058, 21. Yeah, so about half an hour there.
Okay, just want to double check.
A couple minutes there. Yeah, it seems like it's saving pretty regularly.
Are you worried about it crashing or something?
No, just especially with Yakuza, got real used to like saving stuff. Wow.
See? Down.
C up.
Mm-hmm. I would like to like it.
All right, W up. S down.
Thanks for the help.
You know how you can like call out?
Mm-hmm.
If you do it near a sticker, like not to the point where you're liking the sticker, but you're near a sticker. Sometimes he'll go, "Hey, I'm Sam," and then you'll hear like an echoey voice going, "Oh wow, me too."
Ha!
So this is where there was previously a flood.
Oh yeah, I see.
It's
what you're
washed
saying.
everything smooth and dark.
Yeah. That's cool. Oh, look at the stars.
Oh, I was hoping for an aerial camera.
Look up. Look up.
Well, don't you have that like cinema camera?
Yay.
No, only when it asks you, when it offers it to you.
Oh, you can't do that whenever?
I don't think so. Yeah, it's R3 and it's either switches or if you hold it, it zooms in.
Maybe it's when you're on the like long stretch of openness and they start playing music.
Right.
Are you using your white Xbox controller?
Nope, I'm using my white PS5 controller.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Got a flashlight.
Now that you've triggered the flashlight, we're going to tell you about moving at
Yeah.
night. Okay. You're very excited to make it back in.
Yep.
My name's Sam.
I've always been kind of curious, like, what the underside of these outposts look like, you know? Like, where people are actually living.
Right. The implication is that that door leads to an underground sort of bunker system.
Yeah. Just
And
pure-
a
other
very,
than-
very few of them in the first game would actually let you interact with them.
Fuck me, there goes the goddamn fucking fireworks again.
There you are. Checking your order data now.
Did you use that med kit to figure out what the fuck's wrong with that baby that's in you? Maybe you need to get it out?
I will never know how you managed to track this down, but I am grateful to have it back.
Well, I walked a little bit over there, and then I walked a little bit back over here.
Walking
Let me
sticks.
repay the favor with some local data of ours. Maybe you'll find something of interest you can use.
Firmware update. Heck yeah.
We have allocated more resources for you to use, if you need them. I hope it helps.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Silent Handler level 2.
The data I've shared with you is the schematic for my custom electric rod. While this design is tailored for use with our fabricators, it's functionally no different from the ones bandits use. The rod extends with a quick shake and can be used to stun enemies over a wide area.
The cattle prod.
It can also be thrown like a javelin, though you won't be able to retrieve the rod after doing so. A thrown rod will release a burst of electricity when it strikes the ground. And no bandit can shrug off a direct hit from this bad boy. Test it out, and you'll see.
Your next main order is now available. Well done. Please access the delivery terminal in Via Libre to proceed.
Well done. I heard that in the background.
Well done. What do I have? Ladder. That's all I have. Okay. Cover all chiral density gauges stolen by bandit.
That. Wait.
Oh yeah. So
You're
let's
the arrow.
start
Okay, there you are.
here. Go to there. Then over here to deliver them.
You might
Okay,
want to
son.
look at fabricating
Are you
some more
ready?
stuff.
Then I'll bring you up to speed with what I know. The order you've undertaken is to recover chiral density gauges that have been stolen by bandits and taken back to their base. The base is located in some overgrown ruins, so you'll have a hard time getting a clear view of it. You might want to construct a watchtower nearby before you charge in. With it, you can get a better handle on the situation and improve your odds of getting the job done quietly. But that's not all, of course. Other porters are also able to make use of your structures. This way, you can help out the people who follow in your footsteps through this area. Think about what I told you and finalize your route. Best of luck to you out there.
Looks like there may be kind of a path up it.
Well, there's a spider hill.
What? Oh.
The hill takes its name from the mysterious spider-like creatures that many people have reported seeing in the area. Very fun. Love that for me.
Okay, it may not be that bad. There's that cutout through the mountains, so...
There is a path.
Yeah.
Might have to deviate from the spiders. So, we'll just take it as it goes.
Okay. Super light. Is it gonna be dark when you leave here?
I don't know.
Order accepted.
Yes,
Thank
it is.
you.
You can't sleep at these locations either, can you?
No. Some you can, some you can't.
You gonna have that baby before I come back?
Nope. Not a chance.
Weird.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
There's a pee-pee mushroom.
Oh, I wonder what that was.
Where is it? 340. Not yet. Treat it like I do in real life. Complete is hold it until you absolutely can't hold it. Which is about a liter.
Crocs. Yeah, it lasts about 30 minutes and I gotta pee, so.
That's why it's always funny on these 4-hour streams. When y'all are like, let's take a break. I'm like, all right. I don't really need to.
Yeah, no. He won't even pee when this is done.
No.
He might pee when before he goes to bed in a couple hours.
I might. Feel like the Native Americans. I use it to wake myself up early.
Yeah, I still do that. And I usually pee in the middle of the night. God, help me
Virtuous
when I
carrier.
Virtual carrier.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, Spider Hill.
Oh, I never used that post box I was supposed to pass. Ah!
Ah!
Spider Hill.
Quietly back away from that. Hold your breath.
I don't think that matters.
Ah.
If I walk that slow, they can catch up to me.
So Sydney wants to move to Australia.
Uh-huh.
Told her I'm not visiting her. So, no, you can come visit me. I'm not fucking visiting you in Australia. Everything there wants to murder you. Spiders and scorpions and snakes and everything.
Yeah, here in America, it's just other people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, our spiders, scorpions, and snakes are nice.
They don't have, there's not like, oh, I've left my shoes outside and there's a fucking snake in it the next morning. Because that'd just be like, I'm never leaving my house again.
I don't know. Every time I go to put shoes on, I always knock them out to see if there's scorpions in them.
It's a good habit to have. I leave all my shoes inside.
I mean, I leave my shoes inside too. I still check for scorpions.
Gotta watch out for drop bears.
They'll give you chlamydia.
Where am I?
What the fuck is wrong with you two?
You really can't get chlamydia from a koala if they pee on you.
Oh, that's right. Spiders. Big spiders around the chemical things. Carrying the chemical things that you...
Oh, wow. Are you a porter as well?
He's bringing it to you.
Oh
He's
my
nice.
god, they're huge.
But they're also like hand. They're fingers.
Oh, gross. I didn't notice that.
Yeah.
There's like 10... Spiders are not supposed to have 8 legs.
8, yeah.
I don't think these are spiders. I think they just kind of look like spiders.
Yeah, because everything in this game has to do with hands and touching and connection and ropes and sticks and bridges. Everything has to reference or be one of those things.
Oh, more spiders.
Oh, there's lots.
Oh my god. Oh.
Free ladder though.
God damn, I hope Brandon never plays this game.
He won't.
I guess one got on you?
I don't know. I had the prompt to shake off, and then it went away.
Well,
You
it was
had,
also
goop
like
on
a
the screen.
yeah. There was like a squishy noise, and then like the edges of the screen were like black.
Yeah,
Well, I
like one
guess-
fell out of a tree.
Yeah, either
Drop
that or
bears!
something dripped on me.
They really are drop bears.
I hate it.
Brave handler.
Coffee icon.
Man, it's been a long time since I made coffee.
I was just thinking how much I'd love coffee.
I'll make you a coffee when we're done.
Not tonight.
What?
Tomorrow.
Drink a coffee and go to bed.
No, I have like heart palpitations after coffee.
Nah.
Although it is better now. I've drank
It's
more
a-
coffee in my life.
It's a
so
stimulant, which makes you relax. That's my
it's
experience.
true.
Now Clay, she doesn't have ADD.
Well,
she don't know
that's
no
not my
better.
fault.
Aye.
She don't know no better.
Special alloys.
All right, this is
We gonna
steep,
slide down?
steep. I don't know.
Fuck.
I'm expecting it to. Like, I'm expecting to lose control here in a second.
Can you go at an angle and it would help?
Okay,
The
I
wind
do
rushing
still.
noise isn't helping.
Someone's built something there.
Yep. Level
I remember
3.
being a kid.
God dang.
I remember being a kid and hearing, "Oh, we don't want to give kids soda; they'll be bouncing off the walls." And I remember thinking, "I have never gotten hyper from soda. What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a little penguin face.
Yeah, it's their PSN thing.
Cute.
Storage, ladder, vitals. I'll take these. Attached to. Just put it on my back. Whatever. Sedatives for La Madre. I've already got a PCC. Got ladder. I'm good. So I just noticed something.
What's that?
Something you could not do in the first one. Hide in the post box.
Would you want to do that for like?
If there are BTs about, you can hide from them.
I wonder how effective it would be against like a bandit.
Oh yeah,
Would they fall?
good point.
Would they fall for it? Would they be like,
Yeah.
"Where'd he go? Whose footprints are these?"
Next Callum.
And this is where they want you to do the watchtower.
Equipping a PCC. Okay, this is where. Okay.
Hell yeah.
Inconspicuous. Stealthy.
No one will know.
Construction process now complete.
There we go. That's what I want to do. Highlight everything. Oh, anesthetic agent. I bet it was surrounded by spiders. That's why I didn't get it.
Oh, yeah. Did not want to get into a fight with spiders, not gonna lie.
Nah. There we go.
Definitely not alone.
Tall grass? No. Is this tall grass? Yes, it is.
How do you know? I didn't see anything change.
That whooshing sound. Listen to it.
Okay.
Also, scanning will tell you if it's hideable grass too.
You still have your gun, even though you unloaded?
Nah. I'm gonna use the Strand.
Okay.
But I do still have my Mazer pistol, so that's fine.
Sometimes there's so much stuff going on. It's so confusing too.
It can get a bit overwhelming. You kind of have to drown it out and just like tunnel vision to the center of the screen because there's all the junk all over the edges.
Oh crap, that's red, so he's definitely
The
seeing
red.
you now. He can maybe lose you again in the grass.
Oh, 4 out of 5. Okay, so that tells me how many are left at the outpost. Gotcha.
I think there's one right here, right?
Think so? Oh, yeah.
No, he's in. Yep, there he is.
So he knows I'm here, but he doesn't know where.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, and there are 3 other angles. Or like little home plate looking things are the rest.
Yeah. And they're going down in the yellow, it looks like.
Ah, okay.
Oh, look.
Wind.
Their Odra deck will turn yellow when they're on alert. It will turn red when they spot. Okay.
Right. So you can look at the edge of the screen and see that little there. Someone has seen or heard me.
Yep, there he is.
Yeah, he was not one of the ones. So
Nope, now it's up to 6. He's waking his friend up.
Trying to.
he was gonna.
So it's how many you've probably
I'm
scanned.
aware
is that
of.
number.
Okay. That's good,
Very
to,
good to
know. Climbing
yourself a little
anchor.
Scan.
What's that?
I said I would give yourself another scan and see if you can find anyone else.
And as you upgrade the Odra deck, it'll be more informative about the people around you. Because right now it doesn't pick up life forms, but at least in the first one, later versions of it did. Yeah, there's some tall grass up there.
1, 2, 3. Where's that? Oh, there is the icon.
Okay, so we're back to blue. I don't see any more. Yep.
There he is. There's that. Okay, that's the one I can't.
It still didn't bump me up to 6.
It
Like,
was
it's still
already at 6.
You know what I mean?
It was at 5, and then that random guy came around the corner that you had not scanned yet,
Oh,
and it
have I-
turned into 6.
So I've already scanned this guy?
Yes.
Okay. I was going to say, like, it should have gone to 7, right?
No, those 3 you had already scanned.
See, like, I want to press up against this and have like an animation the way Snake does.
No, his face just clips through it.
Right.
You can't see me. I can see you.
This isn't international espionage expert Solidus Snake. Solidus
Right.
is a different character. Solid Snake. This is girl dad Sam Bridges.
I think he's staring right at you.
Oh, I'm sure he is.
Alright, he's moving. Yellow.
Got somebody's attention.
Middle.
Come on. Look at me.
They're not going to come across that way.
The middle one already went back to blue.
Yeah, the left one then turned yellow, but now he's back to blue too, so. Yeah, I think what you're doing is the best way. Oh, that's what the line was, okay.
My Sam Bridges has great quads because he squat walks everywhere.
God.
Nope, not that.
Yeah, I'm
pee
gonna
on
pee
him.
on him.
Not time for that.
He just says, "Joke's on you. I wanted you to do this."
This is a Kojima game. I don't think you remembered.
Yellow, 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 and that guy in the top middle. He might. Yeah, he's coming down.
Their Odra deck sounds so scary.
I didn't know that noise was what that was. You run the chance if you take him out.
are you going? Pick a direction.
Right
dude.
here.
He's meandering.
Oh god. You're out of the grass, just so you know.
Oh, yeah.
See? Easy as pie.
You know, I find pie is not actually that easy to make. Hey!
Easy as pie.
2 of them saw.
They're still yellow, though.
He saw something. He's not sure what.
They're footprints, but he doesn't know whose they are.
And also an unconscious teammate.
Yeah, like, seriously. And this time he's not even concerned enough to come down. Oh, now
like,
here he comes.
He's like, seriously, Bill? First the pee thing, and now you're all tied up?
Yeah, go check your friend and get taken out.
And that's how these usually end up, with a pile of bodies, all investigating one another.
Where did the last guy go?
He's still far over.
Sure.
He's one more over.
Oh, I see him.
Spiral. Might as well grab this. Oh, I don't have a backpack.
Yeah.
Then I can do... Put it on... Oh, I can only carry it in my hands because that thing's on my hip.
Yeah, just go take out the guy and then get your backpack and come back.
I mean, it's good to know.
Yeah. Can't tell if he's looking at you or not because it's too damn bright. Nope.
This dude doesn't know he's the only guy here.
Like, do you not do check-ins, dude?
Turns out this guy doesn't understand Spanish.
Yeah.
I was listening to see if his overdeck would pop when he got closer, but it didn't.
Oh, yeah. Enemy base neutralized.
Yeah.
Link to Watchtower broken. What do you got? Electric rod. I don't care.
What does that mean, link to Watchtower broken? Because I've seen that a few times and I don't know what it means.
I think it's because I'm outside the network. So once I'm back in the network, I'll be able to... Or like all the
I usually
things
see it
that
when I
saw.
clear a. I usually see it when I clear out a base like this.
I think it has to do with all the things that I spotted with the watchtower.
Uh-huh.
Because my link is broken, I can't see those items anymore.
Oh, okay. So you've cleared out the enemy, and that was the last thing you were still allowed to see.
Mm.
And now that that's gone, you're done.
Right. Just gonna grab
Need your backpack.
No, you're not.
that. I can grab it in my hands.
Oh, you're gonna carry it. Okay.
Container repair spray. Why not? Look like I'm late for a flight.
Get out the way.
All right, so we do up cargo management, and I want. Oh wait, I need to put on my backpack. That's what I need to do. And that, and that, and then auto arrange. There we go. Back in business.
Now go collect all the stuffs. All the goods.
Climbing anchor, ladder, don't need it. Excuse me,
Also,
sir.
it's funny you can kick these guys while they're down. I don't know what it does, but you can kick them.
It used to wake them up, I thought. Or bullet. Yeah, ceramics, don't need that.
I've never done it. I just saw the option to do it.
Yeah, I think it wakes them up.
What would be the benefit of that?
So that someone doesn't find a body, I guess. Because if a guard finds somebody knocked out, they'll go on alert. But if somebody wakes up on their own, they'll be like, I guess I fell asleep. I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last thing I remember was the rope being around my neck, but I definitely fell asleep organically.
Well, that's the thing about sudden knockouts is you don't remember like the past 10 seconds. So you don't actually remember what happened to you.
So as long as you don't slowly choke them out.
That's why people say, the last thing I remember was walking in the room. There's a full 20 seconds of assault that happens that your brain did not have a chance to record it.
I didn't know that was actually a thing.
Yeah. That's why when people are like in really traumatic car crashes, they're like, I have no idea. I don't remember what happened. I was just driving and then I woke up in the hospital. Because your brain needs time to record that information.
Proceed to delivery destination for processing.
Wish I could hack something by holding a button.
Bag.
Don't mind if I already did. Look at all those footsteps.
Yeah. See anything
You've
good?
got container repair spray, which I would be alright with having. Which one is it?
What was that, an electric rod if you want to try that out?
Yeah. Those are melee, and I'm fine with the strand with melee. Now, where to go? There to go.
There should be a pathway too, I think.
Yeah, it looks like I'll have to come out here. Maybe go aroundish, that kind of thing.
Okay.
There might be a path through. Looks like
Thought I
Seleno
remember
Yarsk
seeing one
from
earlier, but I'm not sure.
Snake Eater. Yeah, we'll take the way through.
It's almost like the person that made that game made this game.
Almost.
That doesn't make any sense, you guys.
I know. How dare I speak in riddles?
Eyes open for spiders. Anybody sees spiders, just shout spiders.
Oh, I'll shout. There will be no restriction on that one. Spiders.
Was that spiders?
Yeah. To the left.
Where?
Out
Down there. Well, maybe they're just rocks. I thought they moved.
Everything looks like spiders now that we've seen one.
You might want to check your map.
Yeah.
Okay, you good.
Not too steep. A little bit of a slope there, so we'll shoot for here.
Just to say, yeah.
I think you have a climbing anchor anyway, so.
I do, but I don't like to use them unless they're necessary.
Oh, yay!
This is
Courtesy
not the
of
song I got.
Courtesy of Anti-Fragile Music.
I was gonna say, yeah.
This isn't the song I got at this part.
Isn't it randomized?
I guess it is. Can you R3 for a cinematic camera?
I cannot.
Probably gonna have to mute this part of the VOD. Definitely got to meet the part at the beginning where they were playing Raindrops Keep Dropping on My Head.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, 43.
Good morning to you. ID confirmed. Welcome.
Terrain traversal is now level 2.
All right.
Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal to process your orders and requests.
Get those dusty feet again.
Knock them off before you go in your room.
No anomalies detected. Welcome, Sam.
What anomalies are they looking for?
Well, in the first game, Higgs gave you a bomb that was in a package.
Which you were still able to bring in.
That's true. So how good is the scanning? 1% damage. So sorry.
How? How did you manage that? It didn't even fall over.
I think because I set it down.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hola, you're Sam, right? I
Hola.
assume you're here to drop off that stolen cargo of ours?
Si,
Those
senor.
chiral density gauges in our possession will be able to determine
Como
where
te
BTs
llamo?
are likely to appear in the future. So, let's get a look at those containers.
Okay,
and see
Orta
if we're good to
S.
go.
Still got an S rank. Oh, it's 5% less. Okay.
Not a single scratch that I can see. Muchas gracias.
Don't look
De
at that
nada.
one tiny thing next to the buckle.
Mm-hmm.
I just have to say that you're an absolutely incredible porter. Looks like our chiral density gauges are just about good to go. So, let's see what that Cupid of yours can do.
This is a big enough facility that I should be able to sleep here.
Oh, yeah.
See me walk in circles. Blood grenade. I know what that means.
Oh, buddy, we're going to start dealing with BT.
There's only one thing that you would throw a blood grenade at.
It's high time we got on the
Some
network.
jerk.
Our BT
I like
research
your
should
red
go a
suit,
hell of a lot
and I
faster
want
now.
your red suit.
We just shared some data with you that'll let you fabricate blood grenades, a kind of anti-BT weapon, and build timefall shelters too. I think you'll find both very useful. The chiral density gauges you brought us have been safely integrated into our systems. We can resume all distribution center operations and get back to business as usual. A lot of lives are going to be saved thanks to you. It's one of the fruits of our joint effort with the lab to develop anti-BT tech. Up until now, our primary weapons against these entities have been created with the blood of doom sufferers. And so, production is wholly reliant upon regular donations from rare individuals like yourself. Securing a stable supply has been difficult. But you know all about that, given your experience.
Friggin' millennials don't want to donate blood.
But this weapon utilizes synthetic blood with all the same anti-BT properties. Derived from samples taken from doom sufferers, it can be produced at scale to meet demand. And despite its artificial nature, it's actually proven to be more potent than the genuine article. So you can think of our new weapon as a more full-blooded version of the hematic grenade it replaces. In any case,
Yeah.
you won't need to ask me for your blood ever again, so rest easy. If you want to test it out, we have some training facilities here at the distribution center. Feel free to access the delivery terminal and give them a try. So, you probably think timefall shelters are only good for getting out of the rain, right? Wrong.
Idiot.
Our timefall shelters are
Dumbass.
different, you see? After extensive research and
You're
development,
wrong.
we were able
Even
to
though you got
outfit
all the
them
way
with a
here, you just
system
don't know
that
what you're fucking
disperses
talking
a
about.
BT repellent
He
fluid.
looks to a guy who's next to him, not on the hologram, and goes, "This
And it's
fucking
about to
guy."
grab you, these shelters are the perfect way
I
out.
think
Only
absolutely.
downside is that the repellent has a limited supply, so make sure you don't run low. It has other perks too. The shelter can purify timefall and convert it into drinkable water.
That's really
allowing you to top
cool.
up your canteen on the go.
Jesus.
We've posted an aid request so you can fabricate a shelter to see how it works. Researchers at other facilities are also in the process of looking into how various structures might be improved. As you expand chiral network coverage, we'll be able to share information and coordinate our efforts more effectively. And I'm sure we will all make even faster progress as a result. So keep on doing what you do and linking up places for us. This whole area is a chiralium-rich environment, so there's a much higher risk of BTs showing up. We've been coordinating with the research lab nearby, sharing data, etc. All to help develop BT avoidance and elimination solutions. One of the largest
sharing
boardouts
data
ever
and sharing,
recorded
etc.
happened down south, don't forget, giving rise to a massive tar belt. So massive that it completely cut us off from the land beyond. We can't afford to let that kind of tragedy repeat itself here. But between the cargo you've delivered to us and our new connection to the chiral network, I think we got a shot. We're gonna make it through this.
Can we just talk about how, like, you're
By
in
the way,
Mexico, but everybody
you're
speaks
planning
English?
to visit the research lab, yeah? You have to pass through some dangerous territory then. We'll do a quick survey of the chiral density, so you might not want to leave right away. And let's not forget that you just tackled one of our toughest orders on record. Tell you what, we got a nice private room here that you can use to catch your breath. We'll get started on prepping the cargo for your next run in the meantime.
I promise there's no cameras in it, so don't even look.
Now, is the walls going to be the same as what we set them in the last one?
Oh, it looks like it, yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks like I have a roaming profile that they can pull. It's like, here's the wallpaper he likes.
Yep. A cute-eyed bear. Nope. Cute, big-ass fucking BT.
Quake detected. Please seek shelter immediately.
I'm in the shelter. I couldn't be any more in the shelter.
Sam, are you okay?
I'm fine.
Okay, maybe
Guys.
just an earthquake.
The facility's intact, but the research lab might have taken a hit. The local chiralium levels appear to be rising. Better hurry over there, Sam. Head to the delivery terminal upstairs and check their order.
Only ever use hot water
Uh-huh.
for your sunburn repair. No sunburn this time.
Yeah, I told Shelby that when I was playing this before, it said something like Sam's sunburn has healed or something like that.
The last time you showered it, and it did it.
Oh, did it?
But it didn't.
Okay.
Yep.
I guess as time progresses, if you're outside, you'll get sunburn.
I guess because you actually that run you mostly was at night.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Nothing new. Let's get our stamina
Have you some
up.
tea. My question: Is someone going to get Kojima to make chiral tea?
Sam's hunger somewhat satiated.
I don't know what that means. Can't find a hunger bar or anything.
It's probably just an invisible mechanic
Departing facility.
that improves your mood and stamina. Realistically, the only thing you have is stamina, so everything sort of pours into stamina.
Sam, we've got a situation. The delivery for the research lab is ready for transport, but the chiral density is higher than anticipated. This may be due to the gatequake just now, but we've identified a new BT area in the vicinity of the lab.
Neat.
However, we have no BB pods on hand. I know you've
Also
got
neat.
dooms, but without a pod, you're gonna struggle to determine exactly where the BTs are.
Don't worry. If I can get close enough, I should be able to see them. Seems like my dooms level or whatever went up at some point. Steer me in the right direction. I can take care of the rest.
Somehow,
We're just
Palpatine
explaining
was
that.
right.
Yeah, it went up somehow
By the
or
way,
something.
we finished a preliminary assessment of the BTs detected in the vicinity of the research lab. And we've prepared some weapons that should be effective against them. You're a pro. I know you can handle this. According to our initial survey, you can expect to encounter gazers in the field. If you make contact with a gazer, then another type of BT, a hunter will emerge from the tar and try to capture you. If they succeed in this, you'll come face to face with a massive BT known as a catcher. Now, you don't want to ever let a catcher consume you. It'll trigger a void out, obliterating the surrounding area and everyone in it. And when the dust settles, there'll only be a giant crater. So make sure to escape the catcher before that happens, or use the weapons at your disposal to eliminate it. We've issued you a number of blood grenades. They use an active agent based on compounds derived from the blood and bodily fluids of Doom sufferers, making them highly effective against BTs. You can practice using them in VR training. If you'd like to try them out, just access the delivery terminal to get started. Your other weapons won't do any damage to BTs. Shoot them all you like. They won't die.
Go ahead,
Make sure
go nuts.
you're well prepared. All right, go ahead and pick up your next main order. I'll brief you on the details while you check your map.
Yeah, I'll casually give this order that, might kill you.
Yeah.
Go
All
on
right,
then.
Sam, you good to go? The new BT area we've
that?
identified is located in these ruins. If we don't do anything about it, eventually someone's gonna trigger a void out. So to prevent that, we need to neutralize all the BTs in this area. There's no shortage of collapsed buildings and hiding spots there, and the timefall isn't letting up anytime soon either. Since
Right.
you'll also have cargo for the research lab with you, take care not to let it get damaged by the timefall or in any fights with BTs.
Also
A
great.
Make
request
sure
for a
you have
timefall
some
shelter was registered in that vicinity.
spray.
If you build one near that spot, you can use it to escape any BTs that may be pursuing you.
That's
And
going to
if you
happen.
stash your backpack in a timefall shelter, you can rest easy knowing your cargo's safe from the rain and devote your full attention to dealing with any
That sounds
threats.
important to know.
That
Room to
sounds
carry a
very
little extra.
helpful.
Consider requisitioning a PCC and taking it along with you so you can fabricate a shelter for added peace of mind. You're the only one we can count on. Don't let us down.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Do I have a pouch? I do have a grenade pouch. Fantastic. But I can't fit that many in it. I'll just attach it to my suit. What all am I carrying? I don't, all kinds of crap. Oh yeah, all this junk. I don't. That's for That's for a different place. store. Wait, hold on. Chemicals, special alloys. So many friggin' ladders. Alright, we're going to store those. We are going to container spray, PCC. I don't need. That's not going here, so this goes in the private locker.
What about vitals analyzers? That doesn't go
That
here either.
also private locker. That. Recycle those. Okay, looking better. Let's do an auto arrange. So what do I have on my back? Blood grenade. I want that on my suit. So that when I drop my thing.
Your backpack, it'll stay there.
Yeah. Those. Backpack. That. Backpack. That. Backpack. Okay, much better. And tool rack. Rubber bullets, which isn't going to do me any good.
And you have a PCC, so you're good.
Yeah.
Order accepted. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Go on then. Kill those BTs.
Please take care.
Callum.
I will always support you.
Thanks. Alrighty, let's head that away.
Gonna have our first BT encounter for the night.
Am I still wearing my hat? I think it took my hat off.
Take care, Sam.
Let's
Just
go
put down
ahead
your rain
and
helmet. You'll see.
These blood grenade, equip, and then put that away. Okay.
Looks like your shoes are at about halfway health, just FYI.
Oh yeah. Former geophysics research. I'm fine. Come on.
Damn, she heavy.
Yeah.
Don't auto.
Yeah, I know. It's gonna undo everything I wanted to do.
Yep.
I'll do it once I have that shelter built.
Okay.
Defeat that. Lost cargo. Okay. Anti-timefall clothing.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, the sandalwood shoes. Sandalweed shoes.
Oh.
You can make super, like, crappy shoes out of sandalweed. They wear out almost immediately, but you could just keep making them, and it keeps your feet from getting all beat up. Potential gate quake. Alright.
Yep.
You don't have any avalanches or anything? It's
They're just trying to
6
set
out of
that
what?
mood. I assume a 10. Earlier it was a 4 and then a 7, so.
Yeah. Okay, hearing stuff. Master Deliverer. Look at you.
Real egotistical to name yourself that.
I mean, that's the grade that they've achieved.
Okay. Someone's played a lot of this.
Mm-hmm. So in the first one, you could do normal difficulty, or you could do hard difficulty, and your what's it called? Porter grade would have a thing called Legend of Legend, or you could do very hard difficulty and get Legend of Legend of Legend.
Jesus.
And you could tell what difficulty people were playing on by the number of boots in their icon. So one set of boots was normal difficulty, 2 sets of boots. Okay. Hold right trigger. I don't see them.
And maybe just you're on the edge of it. It's trying to teach you about it.
Yeah. I'm gonna build my shelter richer. Stamina at. Doing okay. Here. I don't want to watch. Oh, there it is. And
Construction process now complete.
oh, it's great.
Even
Is it
repairs
fixing all my stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, so now I need to arrange my cargo in the backpack. In the backpack. In the backpack. Don't need that, but I do need blood grenades on my shoulder. My screen went to sleep. There it is. And then I need to take
This
off.
is about the time that if we were using the Samsung TV, it would start timing out on us.
I did the wrong thing. I meant to.
Take the whole
I meant
back
to
off.
take off my backpack, not unload my backpack. So now I just have a bunch of stuff on the ground. Okay. I have grenades, right? Grenades.
3.
I have 5, 10.
Oh.
I can't tell how many. Oh, I have 5, 10, 15, and then the one on my shoulder should give me 20. Oh, that's neat. The plants are growing and dying.
They are.
That's so cool.
Just like in real life.
Construction. Oh, I should have done it there. Sorry, pal.
That gonna be a problem?
Well, let's hope not.
Crap.
All right, so Odradek is looking that way, which means... Oh, wait, I have the light on. Okay. Hey, champ. I mean, I know I have to get in a fight.
I mean, you have to clear them out, so you got to get rid of them. So.
Yeah. Let's see. Right here. No, that's the wrong thing.
I was gonna say that's your
I want-
handgun.
It's a grenade.
I want to make sure you can get in.
Okie dokie. I did it, right?
Yeah, you got one done. I don't know. You got lots of more of them. My question is, will we even know if we finish this area? If it's mad about the construction thing, so. Quinn says you killed the only BT in the game. Good job. Yep. Ooh, that's gonna be a fun one up on top of that hill.
Where are you? Where do you go? Are you one of the baby ones that I hate so much?
Oh, I hate the baby ones.
I just realized while I'm slow walking, sometimes on like uneven terrain, when his left foot lands, the left side of my controller vibrates. When his right foot lands, the right side of my controller vibrates.
Huh.
So it's like left foot, right foot, left foot, right foot. I can actually feel his steps. Oh, hi. Tight spiral on that grenade. Hit him right in the numbers.
You're pretty good at grenading them, that's for sure.
That. And then I wanna put this one in my grenade pouch. There we go.
Good.
Keeps wanting to give me that. Ah. Oh, right. I have to stand still. And then I come back. Is that how it works?
I don't remember. They're
So it
not
wasn't the
teaching
first
you
one.
how to do all the fighting.
But he's like,
this.
yeah, I'm better at it now, somehow.
Oh, there's one to your left.
There's definitely a horse sound effect somewhere in that mix.
Oh,
Are you
yeah.
walking onto them when you look at them like that?
No, I just put the thing on them and let her rip. You know, like Bakugan.
Yeah.
Around here somewhere. There you is. I release you from your earthly duties. I hear footsteps.
Oh.
Yeah, one of them's splorping around here somewhere.
Careful.
Beware.
I saw a black line. Oh, there's. Oh. Did you get that one?
Yeah.
I
It's
thought I
a
saw
pretty
black
good
line.
system if If it's red when you let go of the trigger, you're going to get them. Even if they move, it's going to explode right next to them, and the blast radius will usually do the work. Oh. We're good, folks.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good stuff.
Yeah, not bad. Good job. I was expecting a shit show.
Yeah, I was expecting a giant BT fight.
I was too, yeah.
Go ahead and book this up. He's got the football, the 20, the 10, the 5. Put on your...
Didn't pick up the backpack, but picked up other stuff.
Alright, so now I need to go into here. Cargo management, everything on the ground. Put it on the backpack. Auto arrange. Everybody's happy.
Beautiful.
You love to see it.
On we go to the research facility.
Sorry, Ben. Didn't build the shelter where you wanted me to.
He's like, oh man.
I'll build it later.
You don't have another PCC anyways.
Right.
On you.
Location. Recycle my blood grenades. And then storage. Alright, so that's gotta go. That's gotta go. Oh, that's on my back. There's nothing in the locker. Okay.
So surely this is all you're going to do. Because this is all that Fragile asked for you to do.
Yeah.
Is to connect this research lab to the network.
Yep.
And then you'll just be able to go back home, be Lou's dad.
Yep.
Yeah, can you believe it? I beat this game yesterday.
Yeah. I don't know why it took you so many hours, Logan. Jeez.
I was really exploring.
Oh.
Oh, here we go.
They did it for me.
It's almost done.
We'll let you do it now if you wanted to, or is that still restricting?
Just switch.
Sure, someone's already got a playlist
Uh-huh.
for all the songs in this game.
Saw a shooting star.
Make
That's
a wish.
Okay.
88 people. Alex Weatherstone. That's why everything, all the Lost Carter kept saying his name.
ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Security measures lifted.
I feel like
Detected. Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Alex Weatherstone. I feel like that was a name from the first one? From one of the facilities?
I'm sure if it is, we'll find that out now.
Let's see if he looks familiar.
Long time no see, Sam. Though, having said that,
Maybe it
you
is.
probably don't recognize me like this.
Yep.
Anyway, why don't you let me take a look at your orders?
I feel like he was at the one in the mountains.
Now that's a delivery done right. I appreciate that you're always striving for perfection. Oh, picked up some lost cargo, I see. Should be a nice surprise for someone. We never doubted you'd show. Reliable as ever. A man you can count on. We're ready for you to link us up with your Cupid. Once you do, you'll have fulfilled your objective of bringing the entirety of Mexico onto the chiral network.
Just by going to 4 facilities.
Huh? Then we're going to the Sandals Resort.
Nah.
Job's done. That is a big segment of Mexico. Holy jeez.
Yeah. Does he look familiar?
Kinda, but like you said, he looks different.
I think he said you don't recognize me like this because of the blurriness, though.
Maybe not, yeah. Anti-BT effect added.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
So, Sam, don't suppose you remember who I am? The name's Alex. I used to work at the weather
Yeah.
station back in the UCA.
One of the mountains.
There you go. Nice job, babe.
I have to say, when Clayton was like, "This guy sounds familiar," it was killing me not to say anything.
Proud of you for shutting up.
And here I am.
I mean, I knew you were about to learn it, and even if you weren't, I wouldn't have said anything. But still, I was like, "Ooh, I want to say it so
Shortly before your
bad."
arrival, chiral density levels started to climb, hitting significantly higher ranges than before. This kind of spike is indicative of an imminent giant BT appearance. I've shared with you some MP bullets that should be very effective against BTs. Because if a giant BT is on the way, then we're gonna need you to put it down.
Why me?
Chiral density levels in this region.
Because if somebody else did it, this wouldn't be a very good game.
We've been seeing a lot of gatequakes and seismic.
It has to be you. Somebody else would get it wrong.
It's almost certainly related to recent shifts in the tar currents. Our analysis of these anomalies
Tar
has led us
currents,
to
the
believe
fuck?
that the arrival of a giant BT is all but imminent. What the data doesn't tell us is exactly where it might appear. Our chiral monitoring equipment just wasn't precise enough to zero in. Now that you've connected us to the network, though, we should be able to make more accurate predictions. We seriously owe you. Well, the delivery you were kind enough to bring us contained a shipment of MP bullets that have anti-BT properties. This ammunition will turn your average assault rifle into a BT killing machine. You can also fabricate blood grenades if you want to keep a few on hand. Before you head back out, review your options and requisition any weapons you think you might need. We've set aside a ton of extra materials just for this purpose. It's hard to know when this giant BT is going to appear. So for now, You should rest up in your private
I have a feeling that the minute you step out of this fucking facility, the giant BT is gonna fucking appear.
recommendation. We'll keep you posted, Sam.
You want to save that for next time?
It'd probably be best. Unless you plan on spending the next hour trying to fight off giant BT.
No, I'd rather not.
Because you know it's not going to
It's
be
not
a
going to go to
small...
plan of the first
yeah.
try.
No.
Same,
A different
Sam.
scene.
Same.
Dead man pushes his way in and talks to you in here. Just like old times, Sam.
Yeah.
Nightmare time.
It's been too long, Sam. You were a good friend to me. One I could never forget.
There's no way he's there.
Yeah.
Ensure that this message would only play upon your arrival. The sensors were set to scan for your biometric data. A simple enough trick. Now, this was originally a
Gross.
geophysics laboratory
Quentin.
established for the study of earthquakes.
Stink. You would stink.
I mean, there is in Phantom Pain.
And for that reason, it holds a wealth of documentation on gatequakes, tar currents, and plate gates. As well, I discovered.
All
as
things
research data on the
completely
other
made up.
side. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I learned after I came to
Is
this
that a
place.
baby bottle on your desk?
Looks like one.
Yes.
Imagine that this is the lab. Though it's relatively close to the northern tip of South America, the continent is entirely cut off from us by a tar belt. And so we have no idea what's going on down there. Nor do we know the state of any continent other than our own. The researchers here were trying to establish contact with the rest of the world. They were well equipped to do so, as the facility had once been used to launch research satellites.
Oh, God.
So they tried launching a variety of probes and drones in the hope of obtaining observational data, with no success. The Earth, you see, is shrouded in a thick layer of chiralium that renders electronics inoperable at altitude. So they tried sending ships across the ocean.
Why do you have so many toys?
Oh, yes.
Just...
Oh, but that failed too. The high concentration of chiralium in open water proved too corrosive, invariably causing them to sink. But then the researchers found some rather rare birds on their doorsteps. Birds not native to the region. Nice birdie, nice birdie. And that, my friend, was just the beginning. Not far from the lab, they discovered a strange anomaly. Well, the surrounding area was heavily contaminated with chiralium. Yes. This.
Sam doesn't say a word.
Nope.
The researchers would later dub the anomaly a plate gate. But further investigation revealed that it came into existence when you began to expand the chiral network across North America, and that the gate grew larger in tandem with the network itself. What started as a tiny fissure in space became so much more.
It was a gateway to hell.
Newly installed cameras to study the gate and its surrounding area. Now, to their surprise, they caught footage of some unusual marsupials. Yes, a kind you wouldn't expect to normally encounter. in Central
Shakes his
America.
head, the only
Appropriate
response
reaction.
he has.
But to confirm their suspicions, they sent an autonomous robot through the gate. The soil samples it collected were consistent with the archived geological data from the southern hemisphere. Not long after, several men and women came through the gate. They spoke English, and they confirmed that they had indeed come from faraway Australia. We finally knew the world outside North and Central America had survived. Ours was not the last bastion of humanity, but Australia had suffered the death stranding too. Undeterred, the researchers began working.
Hey, I have one of those.
Bridges.
Got this as a pre-order bonus.
Tests, paving the way for an expedition to Australia that would lay the groundwork for chiral network expansion. After they had first installed surveillance equipment, that is, so that the gate could be monitored from the Mexican side, a necessity to this day as Australia is not yet connected to the chiral network. The UCA may not have dreams of conquest and control, but they aren't about to let just anyone use the gate. Indeed, that's one of the reasons they were so determined to connect Australia to the network in the first place. Well, I suppose that's all I have to say about the plate gate. There's something else that I need to tell you, though. Something far more important. Mind if I pause it here? I have to go take a shower.
Gate quake detected. Sam, a gigantic BT just showed up outside.
Hey, what I
Tapping weapons for
say?
you now. Access the terminal up top and take whatever you need. We're counting on you.
I'm gonna take a shower and go to the bathroom real quick. I love the alarm still going.
And that giant BT will still be there by the time we're done.
Oh, you know he will.
Maybe I can get in a quick nap.
Yeah.
Hey, before we end, do you want to show the stuff I got with the director's cut? Some cool stuff in there.
Let me think of how I can put that on camera. You might just put it in context. That'd probably be the easiest way.
Okay.
Because I'd have to save the files and then import them into vMix.
I see. I will upload them all in a big batch and in context.
And system. I wish to save. And I'm going to save over.
I got 4 like postcard size prints of some of the characters. I got a note from Hideo Kojima written specifically for me, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I got a Dollman keychain and a
I'm
statue.
gonna hate that damn thing when it shows up.
And then I got a big statue of what I'm assuming is just a little guy. He can't be a giant guy.
Right.
I think he's about a foot tall.
That would have been a good pre-order. Chiral tea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, getting some chiral tea.
Yeah.
I'm sure getting
someone's
that
gonna make it.
getting that inspected by the FDA. It's like, no, people are going to eat this. This is the whole thing.
Oh, you're right. they will.
Kojima taps the Hideo Kojima sign. Don't make me tap the sign.
Well, that's a good start on the game. Like, we've got some good base of stuff, and we've fought our first BTs, and next week we're going to fight a very big BT.
BT.
It's gonna be a fight, that's for sure. But I believe in you, babe.
Oh, I appreciate that.
You're welcome. Always have faith.
I will make no comment.
Would you like to get us out of here?
No, that's your stream, bud.
Oh, all right. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Until Tuesday. What day is it? It's Saturday. We're back on Tuesday. But until then, you can entertain yourself with our YouTube VOD channel that Logan updates every Monday at noon. We've also got a Instagram and a YouTube Shorts and a Discord where you can see Logan's pre-order bonuses. Yeah, that'll do it for this evening. Thank you very much for watching. And we'll be back on Tuesday as we play some more video games. Have a good night. Have a good weekend.
Good night.
Good night.